All right.
Hello and welcome to Roll Call. Thank you so much for that inspiring intro there, Tristan. I'm so glad we could jump back in from our winter break with that lovely little segment. Thanks for joining us. If you are here, we appreciate you tuning in, despite somebody deciding to
Greeting everyone in the wettest way possible.
We didn't start off the new year with a new drink.
Right. So happy New Year, everybody. So far, it's been a year. We are so glad to be back, despite the fact that I've probably forgotten 90% of what's happened.
I'm a bucket.
You're a bucket.
I'm still Clockwork Man.
You're still a Clockwork Man. We still got our Fighty Bitey Goblin.
Fighting
The
about
Vice Count Elrin.
And the Vice Count.
Elrin.
Whose name is Kelrin, but like...
Elrin the
it's funny
Kelrin.
because Tristan's phone
It's silent.
auto-corrected it to Kelly the
Yeah,
other
you're
day.
Kelly now.
So you're now Viscount Kelly.
I don't hate it.
Hi guys.
You're Cadet Kelly now.
I'm Count Kelly.
Vice Cadet Kelly.
So,
Vice
yeah,
Count
welcome
Elrin.
back. Glad to be back into it. So before we jump into the thing, Tristan, take us away with the schedule.
Well, we've been off for 2 weeks.
Ta-da.
So that's the
That
past.
sums it up.
Wait. What? Have I been asleep this entire time?
Yes.
Oh.
It's $20.99, Bruno.
We dropped
Wake
you
up.
when we were
Please.
fighting. And
Wake up.
Is 6th edition out yet? Are we still on 5th?
No, we're still on 5th.
Oh,
we're,
maybe I
actually,
can.
we're still back on.
Actually, we went back to 4.
Actually, we
kill
went back
me.
to 3.5.
Fourth revamp.
Oh, we did.
We went back to first
yeah,
edition.
so you remember Thaco.
Kill me.
D&D's played with cards now.
Yeah. Okay.
Cards are about this big.
Oh.
So we are playing today, so this video will be up on YouTube on Monday. Which there will likely be a history check out on Thursday, and then we will be playing again the following Friday.
Yes, a history checking
Thank
cards.
you, Tristan. That was an awesome segment. Appreciate
Tristan,
you.
you're so good.
If you
Disrespect your surroundings.
If you guys like other TTRPGs, I play Vampire the Masquerade on Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the RPG table, which Brandon will throw that link into chat.
Done.
Also, if you like other streams, Brandon on his personal stream on this upcoming Sunday will be finishing up a run of Nancy Drew with his lovely future waifu,
Future Mrs. Tragic. Who we gotta make that emote thing and emote the angry. We also unlocked a new emote of Uwu Brandon, so make sure to subscribe, sub at tier 1, and you can use Uwu Brandon in everyone's chat.
You can also feel free to follow us on all of our social media accounts. We have merchandise on Redbubble. We also have other streamers that we recommend, other members of the Vampire the Masquerade community we recommend. And if you like Click Clack Shiny Math Rocks, which who doesn't, because they're like 90% of the reason that I got into this game, you can follow Nerdy Encounters on both TikTok as well as her Etsy shop. She does custom dice sets. You can also follow Zeke's Way on his stream. He does a lot of art and game streams, so that's some fun jazz. And I think that's pretty much my whole spiel.
Yep.
So we're getting ready to jump into it.
Yay!
So last session, you guys had defeated some scary
Ghost people.
Tormenting a farm.
I saved Calrin's life.
You guys have fought some wraiths on a farm and made it back to...
You saved the necromancer from the undead.
Yeah,
so
it's
you guys
really
made it
weird.
back. And we're able to get in your long rest after Denton read Calyx A Nighty Night Story and tucked him away all snug as a bug in a rug.
I eat those bugs.
And you guys wake up the following morning after a long rest, and you guys have a mission to undertake.
You're right. Clean the kitchen.
No, stop sleep cleaning.
The mountain one.
Yes, we do. We're gonna go to the mountains to put up some beacons.
Yes. You guys will be given some beacons to place up. The job is basically for every beacon you place up, you'll be given some money for it. So.
Okay.
Place all of them.
Well then, there's only one thing we got to do. Is get to them mountains.
What was that accent before?
I don't know. I don't like it.
I'm a changeling. It's kind of a thing. I'll transform into Kelvin again.
So, yeah, over breakfast, you guys are sitting, going over the mission, and Denton will walk in, and you'll see he's got, like, a bundle of what appears to be heavy coats
Oh.
and stuff in his hand.
I thought he was going to be carrying Calyx. He's just a bundle of Calyx.
He's just got like a baby.
Just Calyx bundled up, ready for the trip.
He did also include the Calyx Papusa. It's a very nice, like, dark blue wool papusa that's in red embroidery, has Master Calyx written on the front.
So there's
of it.
only one way he's allowed to get in that. You have to let him get in that like you're
He has to
kangaroo.
flip.
It's like a kangaroo.
Oh, I have to lean
you
down.
have to
He's
lean
gotta,
down,
like-
and he has to just get in like he's a Joey.
All right, let's make sure it fits. Come on, Calyx.
Yeah, Calyx, you fit really snugly in there. So the way that it is, he's like customized it so that your little legs like pop through underneath, and they've got like long little like leg.
It's got booties.
warmers, and like you're kind of snuggled up in it. It's you actually look pretty adorable.
Yeah, you might actually run into snow that would be
Thank
up to your
you.
neck, so this was a good idea.
Fallon's gonna look at this and go, "We need to market this."
I'm just
I was
gonna.
actually thinking that you should make it an emoji.
You
I'm just gonna
can't.
pat Calyx on the head.
You can't be the only person who would enjoy this.
Calyx, actually going ahead and give me like a quick investigation check.
Investigation.
You mean maybe a mannequin, a half mimic, and a fruit?
Yeah. It better not be.
That was
snacks
so
tucked away in there.
creepy.
I love the half mimic.
That's 12.
Okay, so while you're in there and you're like, you know, getting all cozy snug, you notice there's like a little zipper. And if you open it up, there's like a little snack pocket.
God, I literally was thinking to myself,
And-
he better
and
not have his own
Denton
little snack
has
bag.
put snackies, like little bags of snackies, like crackers and like dried meats and stuff
Yeah,
for you.
Denton is my
Alright.
favorite.
Are you starting to think that maybe Denton kind of prefers
I think he might
Calyx?
be a low
Oh
key.
well, I don't prefer anyone, sir.
He's
Here,
help-
here's your jacket. I made this just for you.
Would you like a papoose? I mean, I'll carry you on my back if it makes you feel better.
I don't. How much I owe you for it?
Nothing, sir.
How much I owe you for it?
Nothing. I just
You give
didn't
us
want
too
to- I
much, you
didn't
beautiful
want
creature.
My favorite little adventure is to become little popsicles.
Puts it on.
You take it. It's like a really nice like fleece line on the inside, and you'll actually notice that along the back there almost appears to be like a stripe of. You're not sure necessarily. You can give me an Arcana check if you want.
Reflector.
That's only light.
Okay, so you're not really sure if it's the material or if it's something inside the material, but it's putting out like a warmth starting at the back and working its way around.
I will turn
walk over
to.
and hug him.
Oh, thank you, sir. Very nice.
Thank
I
you.
will turn to Kelrin and be like, "Hey, wizard boy, you got
I
any?"
have a name.
I know I'm messing with you. This is endearment and team building here. I've never been referred to as anything than your highness.
I don't think that's right. I've never called him worse.
Yes, yeah. So I'm looking at you.
It's just
with
ragdoll
with
at this
just a
point.
little bit- so before we go out, you got anything good? Fire spells or anything? Warm things? If we're going up in those mountains, you got anything that you need to get us in this building? Because you got a whole laundry list of things as a wizard. So I'm just gonna see if you got anything useful. He's kind of stuck with what he's got.
I'm just born with my guns. I didn't choose the guns. The guns chose me.
I'll go through again, but I have what I have.
I guess that was very
I
helpful.
mean, I have things that are useful, so overall it should be fine.
I meant, like, do you have spells specifically for helping with survival in these conditions?
Oh, and he'll ponder through it as he goes
I
through it.
love the tragic ooh with the flame.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Okay. We're looking for like
What do you
survival
classify
things.
as
I'm just, well,
survival?
because knowing that he's a wizard, plus I was going to ask him because he's only seen his combat ones. Because this will be our first like.
What do you mean by survival?
Are you mean like things that you can like make food, water, shelter, that type of thing?
Yeah, is that what you're
Yeah,
talking
maybe. Or if we're gonna fight things that are cold, maybe more fire based, just in general.
about? I just have fire.
Well,
fire. That's why.
well, technically, I'd be the one for that. I can turn anything
Yeah.
and just like strike like a JoJo pose.
I'm assessing the entire team's capabilities. Currently, Man and Papoose here are the hitty guys.
That's fair.
So like the picture.
Just the picture of his like knight with the Papoose and the little goblin just like half
We're the
asleep.
tanks. Yeah.
I mean, if we fight any aberrations, celestial, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead, I can help.
I mean, I can totally summon more creatures.
No, say if we fight those, not if you summon those.
No, I'm saying I can also summon more creatures if we need to.
You should just like try and rally your own undead army.
I don't think they last forever.
Well, you can. He wouldn't know that. Ah, okay. Brandon knows that.
So Denton will give each of you guys your own coat, including Calix has his own little coat. He's also going to give you guys some like warmer boots and gloves and
Boots of the
dark
winter.
hats and whatever. So
Boots of the Winterfell.
Boots and cats.
All right. Well, puts down the goggles. Let's ride.
What are we riding?
Yes.
you can get horses downstairs.
No, I mean, we kind of need them. We're not walking 2 days to the mountains. We need to take horses and a carriage. Well, maybe not a carriage. Horses. But it's an expression. Like, let's ride means let's go. All right, then.
My instinct was turn into Buzz Lightyear and be like, "You are a sad, strange little man."
I'm pretty sure I'm the same height as
Yes, you are. Well, because in a changeling form, I think you're a little.
I
shorter.
can change however I
Yeah.
want.
So,
Everyone good to go? Anyone need to buy anything? Want to buy more potions?
Let me check how many potions I actually have.
Another potion.
Should be fine, actually. Never
should
mind.
have bought more potions. Wasn't me.
I have 7.
I have 1.
I have 6.
All right, let's give some of our potions to the people who need them. I'm
Oh,
gonna
I don't
give
have
you
mine.
4.
How many punches do we have on there so far? I don't have mine right now.
I haven't drank any, so I have 7. So if I go buy 3 more, I can get a free one.
I think I'm only drawing like 2.
So
I've-
potion of
I've done
healing.
8
I will now have
See.
5.
Yes. So there you go. Don't tell people I didn't do nothing for you.
Never have.
Never
Oh, no.
have I ever. Trying to think, is there anything else we could do?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy some potions.
What was that?
I said, yeah, I'm gonna have to buy some potions. I only have 1.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I guess we're going to the shop to buy some potions.
All right.
Walk up, guess who's back?
Clang,
It's
clang,
once again.
clang. Goes
You
the
said they're
Alright.
50
trees.
boots for the basics.
Excuse me.
What was the
The
question?
They're 50 for the basic ones.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna do 2 of those.
Okay. And
I-
Vonder will give you 2.
just
Do I want to get more?
Are you still in the papoose, or are we going to just have you walk around until the
Until
snow?
we leave.
Until it. So when we leave, we'll put you back in the papoose, or when we leave, you'll get out of the papoose.
When we leave, I'll get back in.
Okay,
so
just
I'll
checking.
spend 150 more and buy 3 more, making my total 10 for the free life one.
Oh, how wunderbar! You get another one free.
Oh, wait,
Yes.
that's right. I'll buy 2 more to make mine 10. And
Alright.
I'll give you the other free one.
use the smarts.
So I have 6 because I gave him 4 out of 7, so it's a 3. Bought 3, gave him the extra free one.
I have 8 now. And if anybody needs any, just let me know.
I have 6.
There.
We won't survive.
There we go.
I can only
If you
get.
guys die with this many potions on you, I'm gonna be real upset.
We just like never drank them.
With this many potions, lesser restoration, and aid, yeah.
I'm gonna be real upset.
If they die at this point, I'm out of spell slots. And I'm running. Okay, well, with that, saddle up.
So you guys make your way to the front guild gate, where they will give you. So what they're giving you is kind of like there's 2 bigger kind of wire framed baskets, And inside, what appears to be like a painted white are metal rods, and on the end of each of these rods sits a little metal chamber. And the guy at the gate will explain that if they're placed at least 1,000 feet apart from one another, but no more than 2,000 feet apart, you guys should see a green glow to know that they're working appropriately. If they're placed either too close or too far from the following beacon or the previous beacon, they will not glow. So, they will also give you a compass. And he will tell you that the compass will always point towards the keep. So
Yeah,
if
okay,
you
we've
get
had
lost,
Just follow it back to the keep.
This big brain.
they will also tell you that if you guys encounter any creatures, which there may be various creatures, this mountain is entirely unexplored, you will be compensated for bringing back proof of monsters slayed. So whether that's heads, limbs,
Skin.
as long as they're recognizable body parts, skins.
Here's the penis of a Wavager.
He will let you guys know that the peak is about 15,000 feet tall, so you're going to be roughly placing 15 beacons per side of the mountain. They would like you to go up one side of the mountain and down the other side, and then come back to the keep. So that way the beacons go across the peak.
Okay.
They will let you know that it will probably take you a couple days to get there. You guys will be allotted a total time of 48 hours for your traversal, and then a couple days to get back. If the team is not heard from within a week, a rescue team will be sent out.
Got it.
So, if you guys do get stuck somewhere but have no way of sending like a message or sending or something like that, they will send a rescue team.
Right on, cowboy. What?
My brain thought of a Sorn and just being like, what is this boy of cow? Is it
I was
8?
actually thinking the same question.
Y'all know what cowboys are. It's not a different thing.
That's
That's
why
what-
I didn't ask you.
It was a
Same
Cadillac
here.
boy.
which is why that's why I said my brain jumped to Sorn asking that question.
He's been a cowboy. He traveled with a cowboy. Chat.
I don't think he ever referred to him as a cowboy.
Chad totally called himself a cowboy.
He
at least
totally
12
did.
times.
Other people call him cowboy. All right. So let's shake, rattle, and roll. I'm just gonna keep saying things.
I'm sorry, what?
He's just gonna go to a horse and just get on it.
We haven't paid for the horses yet.
Just rides off. Well, he stole that horse. Arrest him.
So they will say that the horses are can be counted as quote unquote equipment. If a horse dies, you will be responsible for covering the charge.
How much is a horse?
It varies on the horse.
Regular horse.
It's not about regular horse.
It's how much work
Certain
you can do.
horses are considered more valuable than other ones.
Okay, give me your cheapest valuable horse.
Get a scrawny nag from.
As long as it can carry me from point A to point B and listens.
It's a mini pony.
Okay, he will let you know that base is 300.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Well, well, if we make money from doing this actual trip, then if anything, it'll just cost the cover.
It's
of...
2 days on horse.
I mean, we
2
only
days on
need
foot.
2
3
days
horses.
to get there on horse.
So okay, so we have to take horses.
Yes.
Oh no! You're no. I'm sorry. It's 2 days to get there, not on horse.
Oh, so we can walk.
You guys could walk, yes.
Oh. I thought it was 2 days on horse.
No.
Never mind, we're walking. Unless you guys really want to ride horses.
That's just what.
That's up to you guys. It doesn't cost you anything to take them. It's just that the horses don't get returned. You are held liable for covering the cost of the horse.
Well, I can't imagine a horse is going to work really well.
Could
going
we
up a
guess how
mountain.
long it would take to like actually do the mission?
See, so it'd be 2 days there, 2 days back as far as walking goes. So that's 4 days.
already.
Traveling up the mountain could take, what, 2 days up, 2 days down?
Probably less than that.
So we're looking at a minimum of 6 days.
A minimum, yeah.
Okay, no, we can walk it. We'll be
All right.
fine.
All right.
1 day. Just look over to a horse. One day.
I will ride one of you beasts.
Really want a horse? You could
Not if we're going up to the mountains where we don't know what's there. I don't want them to die.
But it might be more horses there. Let's get some there. No, I'm kidding.
They might.
Okay,
Alright.
so you guys start making your way out. You'll notice that, as you've seen before with the map, the mark appears to make sure you're going towards the direction. And you guys will see that you're actually passing by the Troll Keep.
Mm-hmm.
You're a little bit to the north of it. And as you make your way over there, probably about, I would say when you guys are about a half a day out from the peak, you can start seeing the peak really come into view. It's not just like one mountain, it's like a whole mountain range.
Mm-hmm.
But they just want you guys to traverse the one peak. And it does, during the travels on the second day, it is getting colder. You guys start to, slow up a little bit as rain starts coming down, and then the rain turns into snow. And when you guys get to the base of the peak, you will see that, there is definitely not a good way to get horses up here. So there does appear to be several different routes you guys can take to get up. If you guys want to give me like either a survival or a nature check.
I think my survival is only.
Well, I'm going to give you nature because at least a +1.
I got +2 for survival.
My nature's higher, but I rolled a 2, so that's 7.
And 11.
I can roll survival if you want.
Go.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, everybody can roll.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it was the
That's
2.
a 26.
What I roll for my familiar?
It's an 11.
Probably not.
Not for this, no.
Okay, just cheating.
So really out of all of you,
Papoose man.
The man in the papoose.
really out of all of you, Calix, you look at this mountain and you notice that there's what appears to be initially a very like clear slope that can be gone up, but you're kind of looking at it and you're like, you don't necessarily trust that like walking up this clear side is going to be good. You kind of get the feeling that the snow that has settled there is very unstable. So instead, you would notice that the other side is more treed, a little bit more rocky, but it's not a direct slope up. It's more of like a up and then plateau and up and plateau and up and plateau, and you feel like that would probably be the better route to go.
Okay. I relayed that to them.
The rest of you are like, get mountain, we go up.
All I just imagine is he's sitting in the papoose and he's like, "That way, boys."
Yeah, that side looks kind of unstable. That looks good. Onward, bucket.
Yes, Master Calix.
Don't inflate his ego.
I'm sorry. Can you punch a hole into a troll? I don't think so. I think I'm going to let him be.
I can shoot one from like 300 feet away.
Yeah, that's right, a troll hole.
All right. So as you guys start cutting through the wooded part to get up, you notice that the initial ascent isn't so bad. It's not super steep. It's kind of a gradual, slow angle.
Did we need to put one at the base of it, or is it?
I was writing down
one at the base.
I wrote down like the measurements and then.
Wait, I didn't know.
So you guys, because he told you, I will tell you this: it is 15,000 feet each side. You have 30 beacons, and they're supposed to be no more than 2,000 feet apart.
So we're gonna have to.
So that's what 15 per side. If we have 30.
Do math. Yeah, roughly.
Awesome.
So theoretically, if you guys start at the base,
And go up and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So before we walk, I'll take one and place one at the base.
it is the one that is indicated as there's like a little indicator for like the starting beacon.
Okay.
And once you guys put it in, you see there's a little like thing to twist it, turn it on. You will see that it glows green.
Okay.
Giant glow stick.
You will see because of the white painted metal that's on it, it does kind of blend in as you guys get a little bit further away from it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not totally unnoticeable because it's glowing, but
It's not as noticeable.
Hold it, drop it, twist it.
So we want to be the one to actually take note of how far away we are from each one.
Because we
I
should
think
probably
this should be
shoot
someone
for
who
about
does-
1,500 feet. If it
Someone
needs to
should be designatedly focused on that while others are looking around for creatures.
Well, then, who has the worst able to sense things around?
Let's see, my perception is +6.
My passive perception is 15, but my intelligence is a 5. That's why I was like, maybe I would probably be good at keeping track of the numbers.
I mean, that's up to.
I mean, would the wizard be, with his intelligence, be able to calculate like distance with
For
that?
each.
Or would you consider that more of a wisdom for perception and?
We could do a general intelligence check. I think that would be an intelligence-based thing.
Okay.
So yeah, I have a +5 to my intelligence.
Then yeah, you keep track of everything, and we'll keep track of everything trying to kill us.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have like my book out and taking notes.
Okay, so here's what I want as you guys start traversing. I would like Kelrin to give me a general intelligence check, and then I would like
I got 17.
2 of you to give me perception.
Mine's only +4. Is it based on sight?
Yes.
Then I would have advantage on it. But if someone else,
I have +6 with no advantage.
I'm just +4, so probably you too.
okay, because I have advantage.
What is your intelligence roll?
17.
17. All right.
14. Perception. I've been rolling flat 10s.
24.
24. Alrighty, I need a marching order too.
I
Imagine Beacon Man's in the middle.
It'll probably, yeah.
As in me,
I do declare.
or the one counting stuff.
Someone's counting.
All right. So, do we want to put me in the front with Papoose?
I was thinking, since he's in the babusa, then I'll be in back, I guess.
I
Yep.
keep giving it here and there.
And did you have the papoose on your back or on your chest?
He's on my chest.
On your chest? Okay, so technically, Calyx is first.
Yes.
Technically,
And also-
ragdoll babies first. You just whip around, just
And then Kelrin. So it will, just so you know, Calyx, before we get into anything, if you guys have to enter combat, it will take some of your movement to get out of that.
Makes sense.
Could I use an action to throw him into battle?
Uh,
Go get him, buddy.
you know what? I would allow that. Yes. It would be in athletics and his acrobatics.
I have advantage on
nail
my
that,
athletics
but
if
yeah.
you're okay with that.
I just want to see it.
If you want to try to yeet the Calyx into battle, you totally can. So I'm going to actually
hate
move
this.
over to the battle map as we get ourselves. situated here.
map.
we finally figured out how to do this. Yay!
All right, so I'm just gonna try to draw this up the best that I can. My drawing is not the best, but
The best! The
We
best!
believe in you.
kind of work. So as you guys are going up this mountain, there's a lot of trees in this area. Just imagine that's a tree. Trees. I know, my trees are beautiful.
Yes, they
They
are.
look more like bushes.
You
Well, it's a top view. All
Maybe
trees look
close
like
yeah,
bushes.
think of this like a top view. So these are like, take up that whole little area. Leave my trees alone, all right?
The trees.
And then as you guys are kind of coming up to this area,
Excuse me.
there's a little bit of a slope right about here. It's not very big. It only comes up to about 10 foot at its max.
Somebody online would be like, excuse me, if you're in the mountains, they have to be evergreen, so they wouldn't be.
Listen, they're fucking swirly trees, all right?
Swirl
So
trees.
with a perception of 24,
Looking out front.
as my computer decides that it wants to just
Stop working.
fuck it up.
Fuck it up, computer.
Sir Plusto, I believe you had that perception.
I did.
You will actually see as you start. You guys are coming from this direction, so I'll put you guys in your little marching order here.
Off screen, yeah.
Yeah,
we'll get there.
You guys will get there.
Look, the fact that we have a battle map right now, it's just...
You're gonna see sitting up on this ledge, right about here, a very large creature. And it's kind of just sitting there. And then you can't really see, but there appears to be like another there. What you can see from this creature up here, it kind of looks like a very big bear. You can see that it's huge and it's hairy.
It's a dire bear.
Anybody got any fish?
Just throw salmon at it.
So
Conjure salmon.
At this point,
Tame it.
you guys have not been spotted yet. So anything from here on out is done with stealth.
If I need to, I could theoretically change
Okay.
myself into all white and go naked.
We should all ask the first question. Do we want to get the money from these creatures, or do we want to get past them?
Well, we only see 2, but there might be more. So,
Exactly. I'm curious, if I did dancing lights, would that get them to go away? If you want them to go away.
Booga booga! Lights!
What's the range on lights?
Hold on, let me scroll back up. 120 feet.
I want to know how far away. So we can go off map.
Yeah, about there. That's about a 120.
So you could go above camera map, and you could
Or
theoretically
make them go diagonal, either way. But
yeah, you could theoretically do that so they had that, so they're not looking at us, since you can just make it appear. So that's on you though, bud. I can shoot him from here.
Honestly, do we want to also get the money for them? Like, that's also an option. I'm fine with either one, just trying to get the understanding now.
Well then here's my thought. You can agree or not. You could have the lights so they look there, and then you can
Surprise attack?
we can see how many more there are. So do it.
I mean, if you want to see more,
Just do it.
Oh, I
They're-
have a familiar, but
Okay, so you guys
dancing
are
light.
standing there talking.
Dancing light.
You notice this one has now heard you guys.
Just for the record, the countdown was not visible to the other players.
There's a countdown.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, because the camera's over there.
Yeah,
Yes, so there was a 5-second countdown.
but they couldn't. But he did say dancing lights
Because
up.
you guys are spending a lot of time talking about the same character, so they got another perception. So I'll give you guys another 5 seconds.
Cast anti-lights 120
Yeah,
feet.
Dancing light. So I'm gonna cast it kind of like right behind. Yeah.
Behind that up here?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Do like 2 fireflies intertwine and dance and play with each other because they dance when they dance lights. Yeah.
Would it be helpful if we run into that situation again during combat if you had, like, Brandon and I do the countdown for the other
Yeah,
players?
yeah.
Or you did it like on camera, like on that camera.
yeah,
Yeah,
I guess we could do that. Okay,
okay.
so, you'll
We're
see
learning.
this sort of like creature that you can't quite make out. Like, come back over here. This one did not really notice it.
All right.
Well, I can cast more than one, so I'm gonna do another one a little bit closer near that tree that's kind of right behind it.
Near this?
Yeah, and I'm gonna have it kind of going in the same direction. So I'm gonna have it start there, so it kind of gets its attention, like kind of in the back or corner of its eye.
Okay.
Yeah, so it turns around, and then I'm gonna have it slowly like move up towards the other one also.
Okay.
Attacks it.
So, this one is totally enamored by the lights and is in love with it. And is trying to, like, you can see it's, like, trying to reach out and grab them.
Yeah.
This one
Doesn't care.
is not. This one finds that very odd. This one rolled a nat 20 on an intelligence check.
I wanna stealth to the left tree.
Okay, so I need stealth.
From everyone? Or just him?
At this point, yeah, give me stealth from everybody.
That's not terrible. 15? It's not bad.
13.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, mine's not bad.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
You're welcome.
I have boots. You can stop saying you're welcome.
I got you those boots.
Sean, technically roll me stealth,
So I did get a nat 1.
but you're being carried. Give it to me with advantage.
I was just saying,
Because you're not walking.
You just
Because
shit
I mean,
your
especially with a dirty 20, I would imagine that I'd
Like,
carefully.
if you rolled another really low, I would say that you sneezed or something. But like,
Oh, that's fair.
just let out a
Because I guess that's I'm technically helping him be
I
so.
went to like a mortal wound. I said he cracked his neck. His echoed and broke his neck.
what was your second roll?
28.
Okay,
Oh.
so Sir Plusto, where are you and Calyx going?
Are we all traveling to the same tree to get behind the trees to stick out?
I was heading left. I don't know if you guys are gonna head left. There's
I was
also
behind a near tree because I cannot actually see at the bottom.
Oh yeah, so we're
So
right
this
below
would
the
be
camera
Your
line.
nearest tree.
Okay. Why am I lifting up like I can make a difference? I can see it
What's
now.
your movement speed? 30. Plusto, where are you going?
I guess we'll go left.
Dude, take my tree.
There's 2 trees, Brandon.
You're taking my tree.
Can
You're
I
also going left.
That was the original plan, yes.
We'll leave Kelvin by
can I
himself.
cantrip Plusto real quick message?
In a second,
Okay.
because a couple people have been noticed. So both Kelrin and Valden have been seen.
Yep.
So I need everybody to roll initiative.
Damn it! I got a 6. But if you turn a 6 upside down, it's a 9 now.
I got an 8. This die is going back into the bag.
It's a true roll, Brandon.
I put it this
No,
way.
no, you missed it earlier. Somebody gave my die bad juju's.
She gave it to your brother?
Kind of faint, a lot of reverb.
Really?
Interesting.
Why does it always happen? to me live?
Valden, you got an 8. Calyx, what'd you get?
11.
Plusto.
15.
And Kelrin.
6. Got a 6.
Plusto. You get the first go.
I guess we will get behind the tree a bit more to start with some kind of cover so I can take Calyx out of the papoose.
Okay. Next up, it's gonna be this guy. He's going to climb down. And then, let's see here. So,
No.
Excuse me.
I don't. No, stop it. Stop. Get away.
all right. So.
Oh, dang. I'm coming.
What's up, Kellerin? So first, Kellerin, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Huh?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of movement.
It's like it's a 7.
Okay, so as it's looking at you, you notice now that it's right up in front of you. This is a Yeti.
No, that's a Yeti.
No,
That-
that's the
microphone Yeti.
microphone. And as it's looking at you, you feel like this icy chill. You are going to take.
Oh God, no.
You're going to take 18 cold damage, and you are paralyzed for a minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
We have a man down on aisle 6. Man down on aisle 6.
And it is going to make a couple claw attacks at you.
Can I sneeze myself out of the way?
Unfortunately not.
Doesn't work like that.
What's your AC?
It's 14. 14.
So I got some bad news for you.
I'm dead.
Well, it's been a good campaign, guys. Had a good time.
Oh, it gets mixed.
So you're gonna take 21 points on the first hit
What?
and 19 on the second.
That doesn't go over my max, but that's very close over my max.
For your max?
Yeah, I'm 62.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm big dead almost.
Oh
This is what
boy.
I wanted to go around. No kidding.
Next up is Calyx.
I
Slash at my dead body.
Are you unconscious?
Yeah.
But, oh my god, I thought you were
That
joking
was
saying you were
30.
near.
No, it was 30. I was dead. It still went 30 under.
Wait, how much hit points do you have?
He had 62.
62.
I missed with the first
Yeah,
attack.
how are you 30 under? Because it should have been, what, 19, 21, and what was the first one I said? 27?
Okay, I'm totally guessing the 30.
You shouldn't be down.
Did I type something in?
I didn't do more than 60 damage to you.
Yeah.
I must have typed in something wrong then.
You must have.
I was like, how is it
It was like,
possible?
I-
I don't remember exactly. I'm pretty sure it was 27, 21, and 19.
27. Plus you're down at 35. 21 and 19. I'm still dead. Yeah.
62.
60 minus 27 does not.
First of all, 3 20s is 60. 27, 21, and 20. Something else.
Well, right, but I don't know how you were 30 down.
No,
below.
I was guesstimating. I didn't really
Oh.
calculate it. I was
Okay.
guesstimating. My bad.
So yeah, he is down.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Calyx, it is your go.
yes. I would like to. See, what? I'm trying to count the squares.
You are here. In 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
That is just below the camera line.
Alright, I want to run up to it and do an unarmed strike.
My shares
there we
are.
What's your movement?
60.
Perfect. You can get out and get there.
Woo.
Well, I used my action the last turn to get him out of the papoose.
Oh, did you?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what I said my action was. We moved over the tree and I took him out.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're there.
Punch him.
Unarmed strike.
Sorry.
First one.
Punches me.
26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Second one. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And I would also like to do some bros.
Do your bros.
That one's only a 14.
Okay. That will not hit.
And that one is a 18.
That will hit.
Okay, so that's 3. Let's see, that's 8, 6, and 6.
We still gotta get you new dice.
What was the what were the hits? Sorry.
Oh, 8, 6, and 6.
Okay, so 20. All right. And that was your bonus action blows, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Bruh.
Let's see how smart the one up there is. Not
Hopefully
very smart at
taking
all.
down a.
But his dancing lights did drop.
I would
Oh,
say
yeah.
I didn't want to say that, but yeah.
No, the dancing lights go away. And this guy's very upset. He liked those lights. He really liked those lights.
Bring me back to life, and I can bring them back to life.
So
Working on it.
he's kind of up there looking around for these lights, and that is what he's spending his turn doing because not smart in brain.
The good news is, Kelvin, I go before you.
Yep, Valden, you are up.
I'll move 30 feet. What? Yeah, I gotta move within 30 feet of Kelvin. So, whatever puts me on the edge of 30 feet to Kelvin. There. Quicken spell. I will cast a 3rd level aid, giving you 10 HP and 10 bonus to your max. And then, trying to be useful, I'm going to firebolt The Yeti.
Okay, go ahead, make that roll.
That's 22.
That will hit.
10, 10, 10. Where am I? Oh, there. I was like, where am I at the 10 go? That's a total of 14 damage of fire.
Said 14 fire damage?
Yeah.
Alright.
Fire.
Fireball.
Spaghetti.
I'm doing this for reasons.
He got hit with fire.
Alright. Kelrin, you are now up.
I'm backing the heck away. Can I disengage as my action? And I want to go as far away from him in the direction of my team.
Okay,
So,
so you're
30
going to disengage like this?
Yeah,
and then
30
what,
feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30?
Yes, and then so that was my action, and I'm just gonna drink a potion. I think that's all I can do right now.
Alright.
Bonus action is potion, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
We're one of those play groups that everyone's like, "Ree!
No,
Too much power to the players! Ree! How dare we want players to have a good time?"
Alright, back up to the top of the round. Plusto.
Why is this not working?
I guess I will start heading over. At least get in front of the spellcasters. I only got 30 feet of movement.
2d4 plus 4.
Move out there.
Just gonna put my hand in your back. Pat, pat.
And I guess with me still being that far, I will use a crossbow. Just give him a shot with a crossbow.
Alright, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Oh, God.
17 plus 6.
That'll do it.
Alright, and I'll shoot the second one as well. 11 plus 6, so 17.
Alright.
That was 2 hit.
Oh, to hit, yeah.
Okay, so they both hit.
That's like 17 damage.
Yeah, I was like, hey, it's just a crossbow, hold on.
I mean, he's a fighter. I wouldn't have, been too
Yeah.
surprised.
Shooting ballistas out of the crossbow, just.
That would be 14 in total.
Rock on, my dude, rock on.
Alright, next up is going to be our Yeti friend.
Go away.
And now I need all of you
Yeti spaghetti.
all of you except for Kelrin, to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those.
I don't have to.
You are technically considered immune to it now.
Everybody get hit with it so we can become immune.
No.
I'd rather not take 27 points of damage.
It's okay, we'll get you up.
You said con, right?
Yep,
26.
that's good.
Nat 20!
Good.
22.
You are all good. Alright, so you guys are now immune to its chilling gaze.
What you looking at, buddy?
I'm chilling gaze.
You're ugly, and your mom's a hoe!
However, I do need another saving throw as it's going to spew cold breath at you guys. Another con save.
I'm gonna try this die.
That's an 18.
Oh, that's a good one. Wait, what save is this?
Fail.
Fail?
Fail.
Hold on, I got a thing for this.
I'm glad I rolled a natural 18.
I rolled a 15. I just don't know what save.
I'm gonna spend 1 sorcery point to try that again.
15 fail.
No, I rolled 15 plus. I don't know what the save is for.
What
Con.
is your total?
No,
It's a con
For
save.
con.
oh, con. That's what I was asking. Okay, 18 total.
Fail.
19.
Success.
I rolled an 11 and
Would
then
you
rolled a
make Alex?
12.
18.
Fail.
So let me mark down a...
What?
I got just one more. Okay, there we go.
And that's a
felt so
24
confident.
from me.
You're good.
I assumed I was.
Those who succeeded are going to take half.
No, I
That's
don't want
fine.
the half.
I'm running right down. I hear those dice.
I'll take half.
I mean, it's better than full, yes. That I will agree to.
Offer it snacks.
Just Papoose, would you like some snacks, sir?
Okay, so those who are taking full are taking 40 cold damage. Those who are taking half are taking 20. as you see it blows out this cone of frigid air.
I feel like those videos of the guy in the slingshot thing at a circus where they just keep passing out, get back up, pass out, get back up.
Yeah.
Still at 52.
Calyx.
What?
Still at 52.
My dude, you are up.
My small frozen goblin body
Punch him in his blue
is going to do
balls.
some more punches.
Go ahead and
Wow, big
roll those
chunk.
attacks.
Ugh, that one's only a 13.
That'll miss.
And that one is a 26.
That'll hit.
And I would like to do more flurry of blows.
Go ahead.
That one's a 21.
Mm-hmm.
That one's a nat 1.
Odds reasons.
If you that's where,
The good news is you're not near anyone.
Alright. So 2 of your hits will hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Okay. That one is 10. That one is a 10.
Alright, 20 points. So, you guys will notice that this one is still looking around for the lights. Not finding them. They have a negative modifier on their intelligence. So Valden,
Okay.
you are up.
So, Cal runs down again, huh?
Yep.
don't say it like that.
He is next to me.
He is next to you.
Bonus action, I'm going to shove a potion in his mouth.
Good call.
So 2d4 plus 2, 3, 6. You gain 8 health.
Oh boy.
Then I can do an action on a regular spell. Let's go with
Let's go.
oh god, he could come for me. But not if you're in front of me. I'm going to save that spell slot. For the sake of it, right now I'm going to do the firebolt.
Okay.
Because if the other guy was coming down, then I'd probably change my tune. It's a 19 plus 9.
That'll hit.
I'm gonna start making another character now.
Oh no, we're gonna lose Denton.
It's only 5
I
points
know
of
I'm
fire.
gonna die.
Alright, Kellerin, it is your turn.
I'm drinking another mother effing potion. Can I do 2 for my full action?
Technically.
Yeah, technically.
That's my move. I mean, that's my thing. I'm moving. I'm moving behind that tree. I tried to ping it. Yeah.
You gonna move over here?
Yeah, I'm going behind that tree. And I'm drinking 2 potions.
Alright, that's your turn. Plusto.
Get him.
All right, can I reach him now? With 30 feet of movement?
You can get here?
I can get there, I'll go there.
All right.
All right, he's getting the mop of righteousness.
Give him the mop.
Dude, I
Hit
rolled
him with
8
the mop.
twice, but in 2
You
different
want to give him the bop, use the mop.
Let's see.
Not a fan of that.
22.
Listen, that'll hit.
And that is... Why am I doing the math? Oh, sorry.
That elven die,
It's the
obviously.
same thing, yeah, another 22.
Okay.
That's why I was like, why am I doing the math? It was the same roll.
Crap, people.
Crappy.
They will be relatively.
Cook him up. I got lightning spells. Just hit everyone.
I keep forgetting I'm a familiar in a fight. I need to give help to people.
Yeah. Like to one of the melee fighters.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
I'm just
technically-
busy with dying. I don't think I can technically do it if I'm dead.
That will be 20 points.
Alright. Good hit, good hit.
I have like brain damage from going up and down so quickly.
Look, I'm doing my part.
He did not like that.
I'm sure he didn't.
He's going to make an attack on you and an attack on Calyx.
I thought you were gonna say Kelrin again. I was like, no.
He's going
You are
to.
not there.
He's gonna
I know.
teleport
That's what I was
behind.
gonna say. How?
He's gonna crit on you. Calyx, what's your AC?
My AC is 19.
He will hit.
He's gonna teleport behind you and be like,
Cinderella.
Nani?
just punch your face in.
Let's use Stone's Endurance.
I feel like as a necromancer, I should bring myself back to life.
So Calyx, that's gonna be 21 points on you.
Let me know if either of you guys roll anything with disadvantage.
And 32 points on you.
Alright. You said he hit Calyx, correct?
Yes, he did.
Then my reaction is to hit him because he attacked someone other than me.
Alright, go ahead.
That is a natural 19.
That'll hit.
So that's a critical.
But not the
Not
special
the
critical.
special mod,
Not a
but
super critical.
it's still a critical.
You could say a
you got a pretty mouth, boy.
You could say a natural critical for you. A natural 20 for you is a messy critical because you're.
Yeah.
Calyx, you're on deck, bud.
Yee.
As soon as I get those damage.
Calyx, how did my light work?
18.
Alright. You're up, Calyx.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
Cry.
Gonna give him the bap. Oh, thank God.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And it.
When you do that, Sean, all I can think about is choke me.
Dude, that's what I was
13.
13 will miss.
And 28.
28.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
No, that'll miss.
And some blows again.
Okay.
22.
That'll hit.
And dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Boom, baby.
That's our boy.
Damage 10. 7. And 10.
Wait, I thought
27.
This was spell. Why is this spell in my thing?
He's still up, but he's looking real bad.
He not happy.
This guy has finally noticed there's commotion going on down here. And he is going to use his full action. Oh, let's see.
Jesus Christ, what is their movement?
He has technically got a... Oh, he's calm. So, there. He's technically got 40 and 40. So if he uses his full action.
It is confirmed another Yeti, though.
Yes, as it gets close, it is another Yeti.
Just making
I can stop him from getting advantage on you. I can stop both of them from getting, well, one of them per reaction.
My hope is that you spellcasters will take out the first one.
And then I need... Technically, he's got to do it too. I need the two of you to give me Constitution saving throws.
Each one has a different gaze.
Oh, I thought he would have used all of his action because he
It's
used.
not the gaze.
Oh.
Oh.
And another ability. I don't know. I
Blowing you with
don't
the
know Yetis.
cold. I never thought of Yetis being in this game actually until now. I was like, oh, that would make sense
You
actually.
said con, right?
Yeah.
19.
Wait till we find
Okay.
Yeti.
You're good.
I'll take off that
For
plus
Calyx?
7.
And you said that was a...
A con. Con save.
That's what I thought. Con save... That's a 10.
Okay. So Calix, you are frightened. Are you? You're not immune to frighten, are you? Echo. No.
I don't think so.
As you guys see this Yeti approach, you see he looks almost rabid. He's like foaming at the mouth.
Gross.
He looks like he's unhinged. There are patches of his hair kind of missing. It looks like he's been tearing at himself with his claws. So Calix, you are frightened.
I hate that.
Valden, it is your turn.
Unfortunately, I have nothing to get rid of the frightened condition. If it was charmed or pretty much anything other than frightened, I have a thing for it.
Blow it up.
They're like, what, 10 feet or 15 feet apart?
Yeah, about 15.
Cool. Okay, what I'm gonna do... Dear Lord. I'm gonna shift up, so I'm not shooting over and by people, you know?
And to shift like what? Like here?
Yeah. So first, quickest spell mage armor.
Okay.
Get that 19 AC, please. And then I'm going to, for the actual, I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt at 4th level. So that's 2d8. I'm doing an attack on one of them. I'm going to do attack on the one that they're attacking.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
First I got to roll the hit. 19 plus.
That'll hit.
So that's going to hit. So it's 2d8 plus, that's 4th level, plus 3d6. Okay, so here's the d8 to determine what damages have, or which one of the damage, just not gold. We're going to go with thunder damage on them.
Okay.
So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
You counting damage?
Yeah, I'm counting
How
all
do you
it.
wanna
20. Oh. So I'm just going to literally shoot the blast into him and blow him up from the inside.
Alright, so that's what you do is you shoot the thunder blast. It seems to like almost like reverberate his body. You'll see it start to like wave out and then just like explodes.
There's all the flesh you need.
There's this whole area is like covered in like fur and flesh.
Oh, I was gonna crawl inside his body like a tauntaun.
We have suits.
He's not a tauntaun. Please don't do that. He's way worse than a tauntaun.
You sure about that? That's my action and bonus action.
Alright, Kelrin.
All right, so that's a pretty straight line of sight to the other one, right?
You've got a tree right in front of you, friend.
If I go like peer around the tree,
If you go up
You
one,
can
yeah.
totally like peer around the tree.
or I'll just go in front of the tree. How far? I can't see how far I am.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
60. Okay, firebolt this
Go ahead.
turret. And I'm just gonna click it.
Do what I can.
Ooh,
You want me
19
to take
plus
care of
9,
him, so-
28.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Bet.
I was like, oh my
Damage, 2d10 is 9 damage.
Alright.
And bonus action spatial weapon, I forgot. Whatever it's called.
Spiritual weapon? Are you a cleric?
You know what? I'm thinking of my other D&D character.
I was like, wait a
You
minute.
you are not a cleric, but
I was about to say,
You're not
dude,
Lexian.
necromancy
I
schools
got
learn that?
characters mixed up.
I was like, that would be real nice if wizards could use spiritual weapons.
Oh my god, that's all that would just be a broken build. Okay, I'm
I
just
don't
gonna
even
spiritual
have a
weapon.
bonus
So
Just-
a wizard paladin mix.
Alright,
A
Sir
Wizardin?
Plusto.
Am I gonna drink another potion? I might.
Well, I guess I gotta go punch this dude in the face.
I'm
Look
gonna drink
him
another
up.
potion. Let's say side. That's my bonus action.
So as close as
Technically,
I guess. So.
you're next to him. If that's what she's saying next to him, that's all that matters.
Yeah, yeah. he's
Oh, it's
technically,
because he
like-
counts as a large creature.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, sorry, I was confused. Like, he's right there. Why am I so far away? All right, yeah. So that
You're
I'm
too afraid.
Oops, I had to roll.
I'm up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give him some baps.
Hit him with a bat.
Okay, for the next 2 turns, it's just gonna be.
I'm gonna assume they both hit because they're both over 20.
Yeah.
No.
No, do it.
It was 17 and
What do you
16,
assume?
both plus 8. So
His AC is actually 28
it's
now.
29.
Yeah, he's actually got an AC of 40.
He's a god.
He's God. He's like a abominable Yeti god.
Bump this.
Master 20, okay, that.
Ooh, that's
No,
maxed
sorry.
out.
Oh, 5 2.
It's not true. I would just run.
That is 24.
24 damage. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Calyx,
He's afraid.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
you're gonna run the opposite direction because you're afraid.
Exactly. So
So
I'm
you-
literally gonna run 60 that way.
Calyx, no! As you
Calyx,
run-
you can, however, give me a wisdom save.
Well, that's your thing. You should be good at these.
No,
Hopefully. Damn it.
you can't jinx it. You just jinx it.
Wisdom. That was a nat one.
Are you serious?
You're still
These
right.
dice!
Hey, you know how you said don't jinx him, but you're the one that said nat 1?
Yeah, but you're the one that said that he is good at it. You jinxed it. I was using reverse psychology, and then you reversed the
Yeah, I
reverse.
mean, I'm the only one who's going to be there to fight him, so.
Hi, friend.
I am scared all the way over that way.
Alright, one's gonna miss, one's gonna hit.
What's your AC?
You
19?
slap sense into
So
him.
I could theoretically come over there and we'd both be. I just don't have as much health as you. Well, technically I do.
I can roll a big
At the
spell.
moment, yes.
It's hilarious.
I keep forgetting I'm not my cleric. That's what's confusing.
You're gonna take 19 points.
Jesus.
I'll come over and draw his fire.
These guys are doing like 20 points of damage
I
per
know.
hit. This is nuts.
My legs.
Alright, next up is going to be Valden.
Move me 30 feet closer to the dude.
30 feet closer.
Yes.
Nice.
Here.
Yeah, whatever's the closest to him. I'd like to be like, hey, Stinky!
Vicious mockery.
I don't have that.
Give me a intimidation.
Yeah, it's +5. It's only a 9.
So he.
That sigh.
I'll have to explain why this is funny later, but
I figured it was just going to be the changeling.
yeah, you get his attention.
I'm gonna look over Nifluster and be like, it's been a pleasure. As I cast Shadow Blade, give myself that, that, and then I'm also, that's a bonus action to cast that. So I'm also gonna just shoot him with a firebolt.
Okay.
As a 15 plus 9.
That'll hit.
Where is
I have a plan.
It's to run away.
it's 19 points of damage. Of
Okay.
Just Shadow Blade up.
All right, Kelrin, you are up.
Magic missile. Freaking level 4.
All right.
This is still the first day.
Let it rain. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 damage.
All right.
Yeah, that was very.
It's not dim or dark light out here, is it?
No.
So I figured.
In fact, it's overly bright.
Back to the top of the round. Plusto.
I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
What? Me going, hey, Stinky?
No, my magic missile.
Oh.
That's one natural 20 and a 14 plus 8.
Yeah.
So do that messy crit.
Do this super special messy crit.
I was.
No, that's a natural 20.
I know.
It's not no longer.
Right.
I know. He said do the super special messy crit. That's what
Yeah.
your mop.
Oh,
It's dirty.
I thought the messy crit was when I got a 19.
No, messy
no,
crits.
No.
If he survives, God help me.
It's gonna take me a second.
Cool.
Kill
working on it.
I can't feel my toes.
That's on you.
So much pain.
Oh boy.
That is 45.
All right.
Do you alive?
He's still alive.
Fuck.
I was waiting for that. How do you want to do it?
Calyx.
Does he look bad?
He looks bad. He doesn't look like
Dying.
super bad, but he's bad.
Oh, I'm at least going to use a bonus action to take a potion.
So I'm still scared. So I'm just gonna kind of like
I'm gonna move you 60 feet off map.
You're 120 feet away.
move me like upwards more.
Upwards? Alright.
Yeah. So just like kind of going up. You like don't do that.
Now, would doing that break eyesight with the Yeti ending
No.
as you pass behind the tree?
He's gonna end your turn behind eyesight.
Oh, okay. I thought it was once you broke the
And
eyesight.
then
No.
for bonus, I'd like to take a potion.
Okay. Alright, it's its turn, and it was nice and distracted until it got bapped.
Damn it.
What else was I going to do?
I know.
Not
Yeah,
hit
I
the
know.
thing?
I was trying. Don't worry, I can still come over and get advantage. Is it? It's not rolling with advantage, right?
No.
Okay.
Said it's 19. Is your AC?
9? Or his?
Yeah.
Is.
Both, yeah.
Okay. One will hit, one will miss.
Are they both at me? Sorry, I'm...
Yeah.
They're both at you.
He's
You're
not
right.
leaving because you got a crit on him. You did what you're supposed to. I just, we'll say in the actuality, I mean, distracting him gave you the critical advantage to get that super awesome crit. You're just like, you're open.
You're gonna take 19 points.
That's not so bad.
Yes. That's not so bad.
All things considered.
Alright, Valden.
Gonna move within melee range to flank.
Oh, that means I can't do this though.
First, because it's a bonus action attack, I'm gonna cast Aid at 3rd level to give us both 10 health points and 10 temporary.
Okay.
Or 10 to the max. So, and then I'm gonna roll to hit him
Oh wait, that might.
with avantage. Please.
Calyx, did you give me another wisdom save, by the way?
Oh no, I didn't.
Go on ahead and do that real quick.
See, it is +8.
Boom, 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 boom. It's only a 10.
That's a nat 20.
There you go.
You're still frightened, Calyx.
Keep it away.
Okay, so that's gonna be 4d8 psychic damage. Oh, you're kidding me. 2, 4, 6, 10 points of psychic damage on a crit.
10 points is 10 points. You rolled 8d8?
No, it's only Shadowblade's 2d8.
Oh,
And I critted.
sorry, I heard 4d8, so I was like, that was...
No,
Yeah, that was in total.
that was
he
in
had
total
said.
the crit.
Alright, Kelrin.
Firebolt. Yeah. I'm not gonna hit anybody, so yeah, I'm gonna firebolt him.
I'm here for you.
I just make sure that nobody was in the way. I don't think 15 doesn't hit, right?
Uh-oh.
Attacker wins.
Hey!
Yeah, 2d10. I love saying this. Oh, 15 damage. That was better than my magic missile.
Alright.
No one can say Valden's terrified.
Alright, is that your turn, Kelrin?
Yes, that's all I can do. Sid.
Lusto.
I'm a
I
bad
need
one.
bonus
Give
actions.
him the bat.
Oh, and I also have advantage.
You do, because I'm right there. That's why I moved in with a melee.
Oh, I give help to
Yeah, we don't need it. We're already flanking.
Well, fine. He still is there encouraging. He's saying, "Go team."
Alright, I had a 19, so crit, and then a 17 plus. So I
Get
have
'em,
one
boy.
crit and one
What's your
normal.
modifier?
For the mop, it's plus 4,
Okay.
so it'd be a minimum of 10.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Where was that roll? Save my
18.
How do you want to do it?
Yeah!
Savior.
Can I just like shove the mop in his mouth and then just like yank
Brush
it down?
your
It's kinda
All right.
like, just like,
You're gonna try to plunge his face in the mop. Is that what I'm hearing?
yes.
All right.
Gross.
I'm really curious in the sound effects that would create.
Probably. Yeah. That.
I appreciate
Okay. So you guys did that. Check
That
out.
actually hurt my throat a bit.
Let's collect the parts before we forget.
You can put it in my bag. That's
Well,
how you-
technically, there's a part there and a part there and a part there.
Is there something extremely unique to a Yeti that it wouldn't have to be huge?
You guys, somebody can give me one person can give me a nature check. Calix, give me another wisdom save.
Mine's only +1.
I'm a +5 on nature.
So far, it
That's
sounds
So
like you.
16.
I'll give my elder a die. Let me roll.
Yeah, you're no longer frightened.
Yay!
Yeah.
9 + 5, 14.
He's doing our nature check.
Yeah.
Okay. So looking at the parts, you notice the pelt is incredibly soft. The fur, especially on the one that didn't look rabid. It's very, very nice. The other one isn't as nice. There are parts of it that you could cut off
Yeah.
that could still be salvageable.
Okay. So yeah.
Does there seem to be like a certain patterning that they share that would signify a Yeti?
It is mostly white fur with little flecks of brown.
Okay. So do we just want to grab some pelt boys?
Let's just grab the pelt.
Yeah, go for it. I'm just gonna stand here.
So whoever's doing it, give me sleight of hand.
I have a +3.
I imagine the monk also has.
My sleight of hand's +4.
Yeah, I was wondering if Calix is nearby to do it.
Well, Calix can come back over. He did.
Yeah, we
say.
would say we take 5
I'm
and
gonna
he
try to
would.
come in +5.
We need some help.
So you get a roll sleight of hand for this since you have the highest sleight.
Okay. That's only a 12.
What is with these dice, man?
Yo.
So yeah, you believe you do a pretty good job. You're like, oh, this is just like skinning a whatever I eat back at home.
Whatever I eat back at home. Doesn't matter.
Would we see him do the first one and be able to judge the work before we let him go after the second one?
You could give me a history.
Oh, that's actually not my worst stat.
I want to assist on the second one.
That's a 17.
Okay, having you yourself are not a noble, but having worked in like a castle around nobles, you know this isn't like he's not doing a great job. He's doing okay.
I want to help.
I was gonna say, can I get help with like? Let me try the more, the rabid one, before he gets to it to see if I can do a better job with working around all this stuff.
You can.
Okay.
Can I assist since I'm a noble and kind of know what it should look like?
I'm already getting a. We can either one of
Oh,
you.
my bad. Sorry. Never mind. Forget it.
I mean, we can say that both of you are standing over my shoulder. We're like, hey, you should be watching out for these things.
Wait. Not there. Over here.
All right, that's much better. That was sleight of hand.
No. To the left. The left.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
All right, you do a better job on this one, especially working around the parts that have like, as you are like able to actually examine it now, you can see that part of the hair looked like I said he had been like scratching away at it, just sort of like mindlessly, in sort of his fury, his rage. So yeah, you do a pretty good job. If you guys would like to take a short rest, you can.
I think a short rest would be a good idea for right now.
All right.
Do something to
What does a short rest do for me? Absolutely nothing.
Trying to think.
Or if you guys want to pop some potions or whatever, now is a good time to do that.
I will pop 2 for the sake of.
And with this short rest, we will go on ahead and take a quick break.
So
we will be back in about 10 minutes.
All right, we'll be right back. We back?
Hey,
we back?
are
We're live?
back.
Guess who's
Sorry about that. Our Peter decided to just drop.
The good news was it happened during a break.
Right.
So it's not like
right.
we missed anything. Actually, what we decided is during the break, or right when we got back, Valden went crazy and turned himself into
a Yeti.
A Yeti himself.
That
One
sounds
night,
like I
Valden
don't
went
believe
crazy.
All right, so you guys took your short rest. You guys got your pelts, and now we are continuing on. So, after you guys sort of climb that little rocky area and keep going your way up.
Well, before we go up, have we been about 1,500 feet from the last one?
We're saying that Kelrin's, with his
Yeah, no,
intelligence,
keep
able to
track.
figure
Yeah,
it
with
out.
his intelligence throw, he's gonna generally know.
Roughly.
Okay, so then
Yeah.
have we been putting them down according to his intelligence?
As far as you all know, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm verifying because when we didn't verify with the one at the base, you gave us a little. You were like, I
That's
don't
fine.
know. So.
So up here, it's actually gonna start snowing a lot harder. And as you guys start getting to this area, you kind of make your way up, and then there's almost sort of like a cliff face that curves around and up. So if you look on the map right there, where the black lines are, that's sort of the cliff face down and the cliff face up. So that's what you guys are currently between.
Perfect.
And now my computer decided it. No, I don't want you to restart.
What the heck is
Technology.
So as you guys make your way up, does anybody speak Giant?
I do.
In all my studies and many dialects, I don't.
I speak 5 languages. Not that one. Hey, thank you for the bits.
Oh, thanks, Rono.
Hey.
Your mouth is too small. Thanks for that. Can't wait till we get back to that. All right. So nobody speaks Giant then.
Nope, I speak Elvish and Halfling.
Yeah, I speak
You know
Celestial,
what?
Common,
I just
Infernal,
realized
Orc, and
I
Uncommon.
cannot hear these two.
You can't hear me?
Check where the...
What?
After all the jokes I've said?
Hold on. Close this and make sure the audio is playing through the headphones.
Oh, well, that's what I was trying to...
You gotta go to more actions.
Oh
And
my god, I can't see from here.
You're too short.
I am.
Sorry for the tech issue, everyone. Like I said, the computer side. Oh no, it's muted. That's why. Right, yeah, right there. Just click,
You
yeah,
muted us?
there. No, for some reason it did it. It's really low, but
That's fine.
okay. How's everything sound? You hearing them now?
All right. So once again, confirming nobody speaks Giant.
Nope.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
no.
Okay. I would like one person can give me a general wisdom check.
Monk!
I say I'm gonna go with the monk.
Probably the monk.
Hey, the monk. Monk.
Monk?
Monk.
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 Monk?
Monk.
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 Monkey.
Monkey.
That's a 19.
So since you're in front and you start hearing this sound, it almost you can't really be sure because it's in a language you don't understand, but it almost sounds like singing coming from up ahead. Yeah, like that. There we go. We'll go with like a Tibetan throat singing type style.
I like it.
You guys hear that? That's singing?
Sounds delightful. Lee horrifying. I hate it. So,
It resonates in the bucket.
you're going deaf. Do we know which direction it's coming from?
It sounds like it is coming from like straight ahead of you.
Gargles
Yeah, remember, this is curving like a round.
Oh God. Hey, familiar boy.
I knew you were gonna come to me eventually.
We'll consider it even for me keeping you alive. Go send your familiar over there.
You don't have to be a jerk about it. I'm gonna send my familiar out and look into its eyes.
Hopefully it doesn't die again.
Hey man, why you gotta bring that up?
I'm just saying it tends to happen.
Look, we don't need to talk about it. My kitty cat's going to try to go around and sneakily.
Okay, go on ahead and give me a stealth check with your kitty cat.
This should be my cat's roll. That's 13 plus 4.
Nice.
17. How to count that?
Not
All
bad.
right, so as your cat begins to make its way, kind of hugging the wall, the rock face of this cliffside, as it rounds the corner, it sees, and since you're looking through it, you also see what appears to be a two-headed frost giant harmonizing with itself. And as it's sitting there singing, your cat, although it's being very stealthy, as it moves up against the side of the rock, does knock some of the smaller rocks loose. And both heads turn and look into the cat's direction.
Can I bap it as soon as I notice, like, I'm making noise?
Can you what?
I'm sorry, I hear bap on a different YouTube. Can I pop him back?
You can pop him back.
Yeah, like as he bumps into something. Like after I've confirmed the site, or I'm gonna run around.
You trying to get so that he disappears when the rocks kind of nudge, or when they?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to work.
Trying to not have the cat being
Hey,
noticed.
thanks for the raid, Junie.
Hey, Jenny.
Hello, everyone.
So yeah, you can go ahead and bop your cat back to you. It still does notice the cat's there, or it was there.
Okay.
So it is actually going to begin making its way towards where the cat was last spotted.
Excuse me. I explained this to everybody that there is a double-headed troll playing with itself up there. I mean, singing to itself.
Immediately.
It's playing with itself.
Immediately.
You want to rephrase that?
The three of
friend?
us. I'm imagining Calix, Plusto, and Valdnago. It's doing what?
And as
I'm gonna have to take
he
the.
says this, as he's talking, you will see a two-headed frost giant round this corner.
Oh no! All right, I'm gonna take the goblin out of the papoose and put him down.
Great, everybody roll initiative.
Yeah, the free action got that out of the way.
Maybe we can talk to him.
I doubt
Raiders
it.
are strong. Yes, it is. You guys, those of you raiding, go ahead and give our players some encouragement. We had a near mishap with a couple of
raid just gave me a natural 20.
yetis.
The raid gave me a natural 20.
I'm not gonna blame the raid. I'm gonna blame the cat for my natural one.
You always blame the cat. The cat didn't do nothing.
Natural 1, Calix.
9.
And Surplusto the Bucket Knight.
17.
Alright.
So if anyone's new, welcome.
Welcome to
the stream.
Scavengers here on Roll Call.
This is our mini campaign we're doing for a few weeks until we go into another mini campaign. We have our wonderful borders that have our socials and our names and our character and stuff, information on it. But feel free, we're all in chat, so feel free if you want to ask like players questions, hit us up.
And
All right,
yes,
we
you
will
did hear that I'm
start
carrying a
off-
goblin in a papoose.
Yeah. We will start off this encounter
With me.
with the Viscount Kelrin.
Damn it. A natural one
Mage
didn't win.
armoring.
Yes,
I'm number one.
Alright, so there is your full thing. Surplusto, you are up.
All right. Does
Is it hostile?
he seem hostile?
Yeah.
We're in combat, but I'm checking.
I would say you can give me a free action perception check. Or insight. Give me a free action insight.
Oh, that's just. That's a 9.
You kind of aren't really sure. The way that he's standing there, sort of like looking at you guys, it's kind of hard to judge whether or not he's hostile. You do see that he does have a large club.
He seems nice.
But you're not really sure whether or not he's seeming aggressive, but he is standing there staring you guys down pretty hard.
I will start to approach with my 30 feet of movement.
All right.
You're on your own right now, bud.
I'm well aware. And I will ready an action of bapping him with my mop of righteousness if he comes into my my field aggressively.
Okay. So it is his turn. He does come into your field.
Does he do it aggressively?
Kind of, yes.
Okay.
So
You're gonna make a judgment
the
call.
action triggers.
Yes.
So going ahead.
Well, we're fighting.
I should have did that. Hold on.
Well, that's why I specified aggressively.
I know.
That's 19.
All right.
Okay.
A 19 will hit.
Hey, chat. Do I go ham in this fight? I'm a sorcerer. I've used a few spell slots. Do I go ham or do I hold?
That will be 9 points of damage.
All right. When you do that, that is going to cause him to rage. He is now raging.
Well, you see, the name's Valdendale Forge, and I have this habit of being real fast when I need to.
And he's gonna make a couple attacks on you.
What? No.
Shocking, right? What's your AC?
Not enough. 19.
One will hit, one will miss.
Hey.
We're still within 7 hours, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So everyone still has their temporary hit points.
Or temporary max hit points.
Yeah, temporary max hit points, not temporary max hit points, and then I still have my armor up. Oh, we also have the D&D Beyond thing, so if you click on you can look at if you're on computer, you can look at the what our character sheets are.
So you are going to take 29 points of slashing damage.
Could I not?
You're not a barbarian.
Not a barbarian, unfortunately.
I'm saying, can I not?
Next up on the docket, Calyx.
Not me.
Not with a nat one.
It was his hat, Mr. Krabs. He was natural one.
This is why we need the natural one.
No,
though.
he is not a barbarian. He is a fighter.
I am a human fighter. I am the most basic ever on purpose.
Full damage for picking the wrong class.
Hey, they get on me if I keep playing barbarians. As a human barbarian already, they keep giving me shit to try
Look,
different
I'm just
things.
saying. Spice it.
Spice.
That's spice.
Calyx.
Old Spice. I
Your little Gabo friend here.
Where's my mouse?
what the hell? I'm gonna do the normal shit.
Get behind him and punch him.
Yep. I'm gonna attempt to flank.
You got 40.
Yep.
Yeah, you sure can.
Punch him in the balls! His big frosty giant balls.
You guys want to see speed?
All right. First hit.
Real speed.
24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And
Bam.
a 17.
That will hit.
All right. And then I would like to.
You know what? I'm sorry to interrupt you, Sean. So normally the way that I give
Wait, hold on.
inspiration here in this game is that I will ask trivia questions, but thank you, Do Written, for having my players do that because they now get a free inspiration point.
Hey!
So,
I knew the beard would pay for itself one day.
You guys have 3 inspiration points. You guys are at your full for your pool right now.
Cool.
Oh, hey.
And you use inspiration points as.
Okay, I'm so sorry, Sean. Please continue.
They're good. Usual flurry. 14
14 will miss.
and 16.
16 will hit.
Okay. That's 7.
Age or another
9,
fighter?
Excuse me.
and 8.
All right.
Yep.
Valden.
All right, I'm going to ask, do we need aid or another combatant? I'm asking my crew.
Some of us are a little busy fighting a
I mean,
giant.
just asking.
What do you mean another combatant?
I can summon a dude to help us.
Read the room, Valden. All right. Read the room.
Yeah, how dare I? Okay, first I am going to twin haste on my boys.
Okay.
So you two, our two frontliners are hasted.
What's the range on that?
30 feet. I can walk up if I need to.
You will need to.
Yeah, to get me within 30 feet of...
Both of us.
Yeah. Yeah. 30 feet. And then, you know what? I'll do 8 if I have to later. I'm going to quicken, so 2 more.
Okay. And
I'm going to pop... First, let me pop the spell slots. I'm going to summon a big old dude to help us. Summon that construct. So I want to put him at the bottom so the guy can't like shift around and come to me.
down here?
Yeah.
No, I figured
All right.
put him up top and shove him
For
off the cliff.
S's and G's, we're going to say this is your construct.
Good for me. That's on my 3rd level. So at 5th level, and I'm going to do heated. I'm going to do metal construct.
Okay.
So AC 18, HP 70. He gets 2 attacks that each do 1d8 plus 9. And then a creature that touches or hits my dude with a melee attack takes 1d10 fire damage.
All right.
So, and he takes his turn right after mine.
So he's got a -1 for his initiative roll.
He does. Technically, he's initiative count 0.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do the 2 attacks. That's... Okay, 12 for one of them.
Nope.
And then 15 for the other.
No.
Cool. Well, he's still there. He's
Yes.
still acting as a thing there.
He is still there.
So I wrote down the 5th level version of that spell so I can just keep looking at it. Okay,
All
and
right.
yeah, that's what I'm going to do for right now. Next time I'm going to back up.
All right, Kelrin.
Question.
Answer.
If I cast Reduce on it and it succeeds, is Reduce one of the ones like if you hit it, it goes back to normal? Or it stays reduced for the length of the spell? I don't see it where it gets hit. I thought it hurt.
Hold on, let me
Okay, I just want to make sure.
let me read the spell.
Appreciate it.
I am a support caster sorcerer. Clockwork is not damage, it is support. That is ham.
Store-bought ham.
So as long as you hold concentration, it stays. If
All
it
right.
hits.
I'm
Don't
going to
forget-
try to cast Reduce on the...
And it is a con save, correct?
Yes, I'm 17.
All right.
Oof.
Just so Calyx and plus, remember your AC is +2.
That's right.
You also get an additional
So
attack.
it is going to succeed.
Well, he's a hoe.
You didn't roll that with advantage, right?
No.
Good.
He's just a giant with good con.
Look, I always check just
He
so I can debate.
has good con.
Well, now I know.
All right. Is that your turn, Kelrin?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, Sir Plusto.
All right, he getting some baps.
Yes, he is. What kind of damage does your mop do?
Bludgeon. So
Bludgeon?
so he's going to be resistant to it.
Yeah.
Except just it's not
You
magic.
didn't get it magic.
That is a natural 20 though.
More like imitation.
Messy.
Crab. Man, you guys are really waiting for those crabs, aren't you?
Yeah,
Don't worry, we'll get there.
The second attack is over 20,
Uh-huh.
and third attack is a 18. So
Are you calling Valden a 4-star chef? Because that is so nice. Thank you. Next turn, I'm going to begin shooting him with spells.
With garlic butter.
With garlic, but if that's what you want to call Eldritch Blast. It's just 2 garlic, just 2 cloves of garlic. For anyone at home wondering how I can do 2 concentration, Sam made a magic item where I can concentrate 1 into a headband and then concentrate 1 by myself.
No.
So that's it. So if I get hit though and I mess up, my head explodes pretty much.
I need to separate the damage because is he resistant to poison as well, or can I just give you the full?
He is full on poison.
Damn.
He's immune?
No. He takes full poison.
All right, because
We took that as like he's full on immune.
Oh, no.
So I didn't get a chance to separate that.
There's only one immunity he's got.
Probably cold.
All right. I'll give you the bludgeoning damage first.
Okay, go ahead.
If you want to know Valden's, it's clockwork and brass. I shoot scrap metal as my Eldritch Blast.
See, because I didn't separate it the first time, so I had to re-roll those, and they're infinitely worse now. So I guess it's going to be 12 or 24, so you'd have it to 12.
Yeah, it's 12.
I do not have an evil other psyche.
I support this.
We did do a character. It wasn't on stream, but I did have a character with several personalities.
And then he would take 22 poison.
Someone you're locked on?
No. This is before.
Kind of two psyches on that too.
Hey, that's a little different.
Yeah, I just thought about it.
But yeah, he was a cleric who had different personalities.
All right. It is now 8's turn.
Oh, not mine again.
No, not yours again.
Not top of the round.
It is going to make. It's going to take an attack on Calyx and an attack on Plusto.
All right, our ACs are both 21 now.
Okay.
Whoop whoop.
Plusto, you will miss. Calyx will hit.
Damn it.
As he hits Calyx, I will hit him.
Hey. Just so everyone at home knows, we don't have a healer. Our healer is the aid spell.
Calyx, you're going to take 34 points.
Remember I said the aid spell?
That's real bad.
Dirty 20 to hit him in return.
All right.
That sounds like if Kelvin dies, I'm going to play
So I'm down.
Did you not heal during the short rest?
Yeah, no, I had a potion, but like it's only just like.
Oh, you didn't do your hit dice?
You didn't do your hit die to heal up?
Mm.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Yep.
That's 12 more points of damage.
All right.
Look at you. Are
Does
you
that already have?
No.
Okay.
We thought I did 24
Oh, we
alone.
agreed that, actually. That's funny. We did agree that first person to die comes back as a clerik.
Begins playing taps badly on guitar.
Is Calyx the one behind the troll?
Yeah, Calyx is behind the troll.
I can get him with aid still. I can get all three of the people up front.
I'm trying to get to stay focused on me.
Calyx, go on ahead and give me the death save.
Death save.
I'm just a clockwork sorcerer, not celestial warlock. I have Eldritch Blast from my feet.
Please don't roll one.
That's a 2.
Oh, thank God it's not a 1.
Hey!
That's still a fail.
Hey, we'll take that. We'll take not 2 failures.
Valden.
Well, I'm going to. I guess I'm going to pop the other aid. I'm going to pop a 5th level aid. The three in the front get 20 additional health. So you're up at Calyx. You're up 20.
Nice.
And you and I get an additional 20.
You just see as this giant swings his club, clocks Calyx. Calyx goes down. Valden casts some clockworky magic. And,
it's like it's kind of like little repairmen who come over and just
I don't know if anybody's a wrestling fan. If anybody's ever seen The Undertaker,
He just does the Undertaker sit up.
down and then just sit up, eyes wide open. That is Calyx right now.
Yeah, and then
Or Aleister Black's entrance.
Yeah.
Do I have any bonus actions that aren't? Oh, I can back up a little bit. I'm gonna back up.
All right. How far are you backing?
Let's go corner wise, just so I'm not shooting between, other way up.
This way.
Yeah, back up.
Over
Yeah,
here?
just so we can get distance and corner wise.
All right.
And then my dude's gonna attack twice.
All right. Go ahead.
First attack. That's definitely a miss. Come on, you have a +9. That is 17.
That'll hit.
Yay!
Yes! Okay, so it's going to deal 1d8 + 9 damage. And this is magical.
Yep.
10 points.
Wait,
Alright.
my mop counts as a magic weapon.
So it doesn't specify magic.
No, remember that's
No, we had a discussion when we fought the wraiths. You said it counted as magic
Right. This doesn't specify magic.
for his resistance.
Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't say anything about magic damage or from a magical weapon.
Huh. Interesting. Yes, that's 10 points of the magic slam.
That is weird.
Come on and slam.
And is it only if it
And that's fire, correct?
You said yes.
It's I don't want to cheat. Creature that touches the construct, so I do touch it.
Right.
So it'll do. It's gonna deal. It's bludgeoning first. That's gonna be half. So we'll go to 5 bludgeoning. But this next 1d10 is
Right.
fire.
And I was pretty sure you said fire.
Yeah.
So.
It's 9 points of fire damage.
Alright.
Okay.
Cool. Alright, Kelrin.
All right. So I'm gonna come to just the side a little bit to my left, or I guess up.
Look, I gotta do what I can, guys.
Are you going to the up?
A little bit. How bad is he looking before I cast this book? I didn't want to wait.
He's looking okay.
All right, I am casting Innervation, and it's a Dexterity 17 save.
Dex 17. All right.
Val's gonna look at you, Coward, and go, "Get away from me, friend! Do you not understand the concept of being
He
away?"
will fail.
Ooh, so he takes 4d8, and I'm gonna hold it for each round.
What kind of damage?
Necrotic.
Necrotic.
Ooh.
Wait, that's not a d8. I'm so dumb. I got so excited.
Yeah, so we've got our Clockwork Sorcerer. Our other spellcaster is a Noble Necromancer.
I like that. That sounds cool.
They are.
Necromancer?
Hello, I am the noble necromancer.
I'm also a changeling, so I can.
15. It's 15 damage.
All right.
And then I get to hold that each round.
I'm such the odd one out in this group. Just I'm a human fighter.
Well, technically, if I have my quote-unquote mask on, you guys want to know what my mask is?
Mask
generic
on.
character number 1.
It's me. It's just me.
Default character creation.
Yeah. This is what I look like most of the time. Bowden looks like this.
Like
Why?
your
All right. So
Yeah.
the giant is going to make an attack on Plusto and an attack on your construct.
So if he hits, he'll take another 1d10.
And you're going to be able to, if he hits, you're going to also be able to do your sentinel.
Hit back.
Yep.
Yeah, both are going to hit.
Okay, so I'll roll the d10 damage. That's 10 more points.
Okay.
Fire!
Fireball.
I give him a natural 20 in return.
Okay. Go ahead, roll that damage.
Alright, I have to separate them again.
Okay, I am going. No, I need the. So, tell me how much whoever my dude gets hit.
Uh, 37.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh, he down to 33.
And you're going to take 31.
Alright, I hit him back for 9 for the bludgeoning, which you can have to,
I'll have to 5.
and then 14 poison.
You
You said
crap out of me.
you said 32 for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
I took 37. He took 32.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm out of 5th level spell slots, so 15 points of healing is the max I can do right now.
All right, Calyx.
We got this.
I would like
To punch him.
pretty much. I was gonna do something else, but I was like, you know what? I'll punch it.
Give him the fists, the bitey fists.
You can Fury of the Small on this guy. He's definitely a category size bigger than you.
That is
He is multiple categories.
8 to hit.
18.
18 will hit, yeah.
Fury of the extra small.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
And then I would like to.
Boom, boom, boom.
Can I do blows and Fury of the Small? or no?
Yeah, Fury of the Small is a special.
Yeah, Fury of the Small is just a thing you can do when you hit somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my blows.
And that's just a flat.
That one's only an 11.
Break his
See,
ankle.
That
Is he still behind me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 14,
That'll also miss.
which makes sense, and then Fury of the Small. So I hit twice, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's 7 and 10, and then the additional 10.
All right.
Nice.
Now he's not looking so hot. Dirty 20 degrees.
Aww.
Yeah. Let's not talk about last year.
Yeah.
It's 2019.
Valden.
Yep. How is everyone
What
looking?
did you just say?
It was just 2019, right?
I thought I heard someone say that.
A meteor falls out of the sky.
Wait,
I'm
let me
trying
do
to-
me first.
I think we don't talk about it. How are Calix? How are you looking health wise?
Not great, but not.
What are you at?
I'm at 20.
All right. Another 15 points for us, boyos.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna just let that be. I don't want to burn sorcery points that I don't have. So I'm gonna attack. Like my dude's gonna attack him twice.
All right.
Okay. First attack. Come on, baby. That's a 19 plus. Second attack. What?
What? No, I'm sorry.
And then it's a total 19.
Okay. Total hit.
So it's going to deal 2d8 plus 18 plus 2d10 fire. So I'll roll this plus 18. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 18 plus 18 would be 36.
I receive health back from this each time I do it. Oh, I'm at full health then. I was only 2 off.
All right. He's looking real bad. And
You
was
guys-
that including your fire?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was everything.
Okay, Kelrin.
Don't know what that was.
That was
but
in
okay.
rolling damage for innervation.
I'm still
Oh.
doing innervation.
Okay, I didn't know that one was
Automatic.
Is
a
that another save, or is just?
No, he has to like leave. He
leave
has to
the.
have
Oh,
full
gotcha. Leave the area.
cover from me or be out of range. Hold on, quick math.
Quick mouse.
20 damage.
Yeah. How do you want to do it?
Yay!
I wanted to. No, we want to we don't save part of him, so I just kind of want to melt bits and pieces out of him.
All right.
Even
So
if he-
as this necrotic energy sort of like starts to rot him away,
I
would
get
you say
help
that you
from
kind of sculpt it? What part of the body are you trying to save?
Can
Say-
we fit both heads in a bag?
Yeah, say the heads.
Like, but that way they're still conjoined, so we can verify that it was a.
Yeah,
double
I want
head
to save
giant.
the 2 heads so that like you can see that they're stuck together.
Okay, so it would be like
a bust essentially.
yeah, kind of like
Melt this.
shoulder bust.
Oh, melt that so it just cuts and just slides off.
All right.
Gross.
Around here.
Put it in the bag.
Round
Good job,
here.
Good job.
I'm maxed out on health now.
All right, so I will give you guys an option. You can either take another short rest or you can continue on.
I'm doing all right.
I'm fine.
Got something to put on my mantle. Okay. I think if we take another short rest, our people who need health, our fighters, need to
Use hit die.
use your hit die and go back to full because I am out of 5th level.
Right.
I have 1 4th level. I cannot haste. I can haste you once.
Yeah, let's take that short rest. I mean, I still have plenty of hit die to still do. So
Yeah, I have enough. I can haste one of you. So I don't have enough to twin the haste.
On a short rest, can't you do something to get your points back?
No, sorcerers can't do that.
No, I mean your sorcery points.
Those are long rest only.
I thought there was something that you could
Unless
do.
I convert spell slots into sorcery points.
That's what it was. Okay, never mind.
Which I theoretically can.
But do you want to give all those spell slots? What's yours, Bessie?
Yeah, I will. I'll get rid of my second level. Okay, I have just enough now to twin a level 4 haste. And then I am level 1 spell slots only.
Oh no.
I can.
That's not what you want right before a battle.
Alright, everybody heal up what you need to heal up.
Look,
I'll keep watch.
I do when I can.
I know you are.
So you guys continue making your way up this mountain. The snow is getting a little heavier. It's going to slow you guys down a little bit. As it is now considered some difficult terrain. The snow's thicker here. It's a bit windier. So, as you guys are walking, you kind of reach almost... It's not necessarily the peak, but it's kind of a plateau area. You guys can still see that there's more peak up top. But this area is heavily wooded up here. And if 2 people want to give me perception.
I have
5.
I have advantage with +4.
I have a +6. I
Y'all
think it's you
got it.
and me.
Let's see those shiny bright eyes. That's
Oh, 18.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21.
Okay. So both of you notice as you start, reaching this plateaued area and you start walking towards the trees. It's kind of hard to spot initially, but it is a little bit sunnier up here, so you guys do get a glint, as there appears to be some sort of webbing
Oh no.
around the trees.
Oh no, not more spiders.
All right, guys.
How big are we talking?
As in as you start to notice the webbing, Plusto will actually see that most of the trees on this plateau appear to be covered in a mass web.
So, guys, I gotta let you know something.
Spiders.
I am terrified of spiders.
I don't like spiders either.
So,
Well, I got some bad news for you.
yeah, I got that.
Do we think that it's all on fire? Webbing is pretty flammable.
Depends on the webbing.
Now, ecologically, if we were to do that, we'd probably let whatever spiders made that know we were here.
Indeed, how do we know it's not already aware?
Well, we're outside of we're walking up to it.
I don't
So,
like this. This is a bad idea. 2 of us have gone down the.
Hey!
Hey!
Appreciate.
My late reply. Respect them.
well, thank you so much. I'm pretty sure that
Bad as Juju's.
The Rono game is obviously MVP of the year.
I'm pretty sure that makes it so we can add the second emote.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that means now we can add a second emote. So he's got to figure out what we want it to be.
Right. We'll come up with a few ideas and we'll put it in the Discord for people to vote on.
Yeah, and we'll have it within the next few days.
Yeah. Or at least by next stream.
Yeah. All right. I think we should try and hide. How many hours is it? Are we close to how close are we to the top?
So at this point, it's probably been about. It's getting close to that 8-hour mark, so that, but not from when you casted the.
From when we left the bottom of the
From
mountain.
when you left the bottom of the thing. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so how far are we from the peak?
You guys probably got anywhere between 2 to 4 hours.
So my familiar can't fly up there, drop the thing for us, and activate it. Dang it.
Not only because it's probably heavier than what your familiar can carry, but also the fact you need to place it, lock it,
Turn it,
turn
lock it.
Place it.
Turn it, lock it.
If you drop it at the right angle, gravity will take care of the enforcing it to the
Yeah, it
ground.
ain't happening, Zeke. Let's.
I'll just hey, look, I was
If
trying to.
you want to try, if you would like to try, you can try. Whether or not you succeed.
I don't want to lose a beacon.
Okay, so
I didn't get a
is there a spot that we need to drop one here, and then is there a path to keep continuing up? Like, is there something that we can see and then to keep trying to travel through?
With your perception, I'll tell you, it looks like your only real way towards the peak is forward.
All right. Do we want to stealthily try to continue forward without disturbing any said spiders?
I'm near useless right now, so
That sounds like it's going to be our best options because you're not going to want to. You're not going to want to fight these things.
well, that's the opposite. I want to eradicate all things.
I mean,
arachnid, but
yes, but I
Let's
imagine.
do it. Let's go. Let's get it over with.
all right. So let's try it in stealth. I imagine.
Let's just go.
All right, everybody, give me stealth as you all approach this this lovely webbed forest.
All right. Are we going to put Goblin in the papoose to help him out a bit?
Yes.
All
Help
right.
the highest
rolled an-
person.
I
Yeah.
rolled an 18.
Okay.
I rolled 14. 11 plus 3. Yes.
19.
I really had to. I'm like so dumb today for some reason.
What'd you get? Like a
It was a 12, but because you said that with the help, it's a 23.
Okay.
a 50 bajillion?
A 509 tillion.
You disappear.
The Shadow Monk. just. Oh god, where'd he go?
I noticed you in the.
Is he there? Is he there? Is he there?
Slapping him. You can't see him, but you just knock him out from slapping him.
Oops.
It's dark.
What is
I
it?
put my head into it, and it's dark, so I'm just like, I'm here, I'm not, I'm here, I'm not, I'm here. I'm not.
Why did I think of the first scene as a Mandalorian where Baby Yoda's in the bag? It's just the guy punching the bag.
Okay, so you guys begin making your way into this webbed forest. Now, the base area of the trees aren't as webbed. It's mostly in the canopy area up towards the top. So you guys aren't actively walking through webbing. You'll notice every once in a while there's a few strands. I imagine that as you guys are walking through this area, you almost walk into them, or you do walk into them a couple of times.
I have a stick.
And as you guys are walking, I would also like whoever is in front to give me a perception.
That's me.
I'd imagine it would be.
Me carrying
I
the
am
papoose.
actively.
Wait, hold on. Front, or like fake front?
Whoever is in front.
So technically, papoose.
Oh, well, I guess that's true.
Right?
Yes, technically you. My little papusa.
My Liebchen.
Darn, that was a good roll, too.
It's only a
Okay.
9.
No.
Okay. So you guys make your way through this
Downtown.
area. And the
we're leaving the
trees
board.
get a bit more dense. The webbing begins to get a bit more dense.
No.
But
Now,
you guys do wind up.
Polar bears.
That's going to drop all that stuff behind it. That's right, we'll put that back over there.
That's for future scavengers.
That's for future scavengers.
If we survive.
And you guys kind of make your way up to this kind of area here.
Yep.
Into this kind of clearing. And as you guys enter this clearing, you can actually see what appears to be a shack up here.
Is it a love shack?
Love shack.
I'll burn every first level spell slot I have on you.
This spell.
Bros helping bros.
So you guys, get into this clearing. You see this shack there. And as you guys enter the clearing, I can have 2 people this time since it's kind of opened up. Give me perception.
Tristan and Brad.
No, we can do. Sean, what's yours? Yours plus like what? 4?
Plus 4.
Okay, I'll do it because I have advantage.
Yeah, and Tristan is 6, so I have a 5.
24.
Now dirty 20.
I'm glad I rolled even better than last time.
Okay. So as you guys walk into this clearing and start looking around, Sir Plusto, as you guys make your way in, you kind of notice there's somebody in this shack.
No.
You see there's almost like a figure passing by the window there.
I swear to God, if it's who I want it to be, it's gonna be so...
But right as you notice this,
Nah, I'm done.
you guys hear a sound coming from behind you. It's almost like a clicking sound.
No.
As from the webbing.
Hey guys, you know we're about to die?
drops.
All right. So character-wise,
And as you guys keep looking around, you'll notice more spiders start coming from
I give a slightly girlish scream.
the webs in the tree line area.
Give a white girl scream.
I said I give a very quickly, slightly girlish scream, just like a.
Like I said, a white girl scream.
Yeah. Like, really quick, like that's it.
Hey guys, do you guys want to head back and maybe make camp on the other side of the forest? Let's we can go.
We put enough poles up, we can just leave, right?
No, we're not there. We got distance on the one next to us.
Roll initiative.
No.
He said rip.
And
I rolled
tear
a
until the
17
job
plus
is
three,
done.
dirty 20.
Damn.
Ooh, why can't I get those on attacks?
I can't get initiative up. Did you? Oh no, Brandon.
Did you not one again?
No.
I got a 7.
Okay.
Well,
Zoom tight. Damn.
What'd you get, Sean?
That felt right. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that. What?
12.
12?
Sorry about that.
And Plusto.
14.
Alright.
I can't seem to get above like a 10 for initiative roll.
Remember me, 5. I can't get above a 5 on rolling. Okay. The reason I got a 7 is because I got a +4.
+4.
Remember me fondly.
Steve.
Zoom tight.
Do I leave you all to die, or do I fight my way into Valhalla?
Leaves up to die, gets trapped in a web, and dies himself.
No. I have the ability.
Family trapped in time. He's
Not
stuck
bad.
in web.
You don't think about where you're going. You run into a web and get stuck.
I have the ability to haste myself and make it so I can run. The difficult terrain doesn't affect me. So I'd be able to move so fast.
These guys. You'll notice that these are not regular spiders.
No kidding.
They are
You're right.
ice spiders.
What is this? Skyrim?
Ha ha ha. Ice spiders.
I hate Skyrim spiders. I'm not gonna lie.
And they shoot the thing out.
Yes, I hate spiders in general, but I actually hate spiders.
I'm gonna get you a pet tarantula.
Don't please! I swear to God.
They're like $20 at PetSmart.
No,
I gotcha.
please, we'll die.
All right, so
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
Kelrin,
No.
you are up first.
I screamingly shoot the closest one to me.
All right, what are you shooting it with?
No talking about.
Fireball. Set the thing on fire.
You say
You're gonna
fire
shoot it with fireball.
or firebolt?
I mean, sorry, firebolt.
Okay.
Just set the whole forest on fire.
I don't care. It's snowing. It go out. I rolled a 23.
Knowing it will go.
Okay, that will hit.
Oof, the attack itself is only 9 damage.
It's cold outside. The fire won't last long. That's not how fires work.
All right, and is that your turn?
Yes, and cowering in fear.
Cowering in fear. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, after him is the ice spider queen.
My skin is crawling everywhere.
Right. Crawl.
I'm not stressing.
Crawling in my skin.
Man, I miss those days.
The only good news is we all have our temporary hit points, except for
All right.
Kelvin, and I have mage armor.
Your AC is 19, correct, Sean?
Yeah, the haste is definitely over. Definitely over.
All right, that will hit. I need you to go on ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
My body.
Poison.
Where's my pen? Oh.
I have one move.
Okay, that will succeed. You are going to take 9 points of piercing damage.
It's to haste both of you. That's all I can do. I have enough sorcery
Good
points to
thing I
haste.
did
Oh,
my hit
jeez.
dice.
I literally, by crushing my last second level, I was able to get enough to haste you guys.
Alright. Kelrin, so the one that I'm going to say that you have shot is going to be this one, since that's technically the closest one.
Mm-hmm.
Or, yeah, technically, yeah, they're
they're
equidistant.
Equidistant.
That's fine.
This one though.
I don't like you. No, stop. No. I don't like it.
It's going to attempt a bite attack on you.
He ain't crying to my mop bucket.
I
Thank you very
screamingly
much.
try to dodge. I don't know.
What is your AC?
16 right now because of mage armor.
That will hit. I need you to give me a con save.
14 plus 3, 17.
Okay, you're good. You are going to take 9 points of piercing.
I hate this. I hate spiders. This is great.
Alright. And sobbing in control of the end of the mock bucket. Yeah.
He ain't crying in my bucket.
Also,
Well,
Basically.
can I get around the Ice Queen to flank her?
you can.
Alrighty, time to make advantage. Hits on the Spider Queen.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm doing so many calculations in my head right now to figure out what the best
That's a
strategy is.
19, which is
That's
good.
your problem. You think too much.
I'm doing so many different screams in my
You're
head to figure
telling
out
me
which
I
one
think
is
too
best.
much.
With advantage, I got
Those
2
spell
19s. Natural 19. So
Okay. Yeah, roll.
Better pull out that Shadow Blade.
Throw snowballs. Those have to count for something.
I have
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast and I have Firebolt, so technically I have cantrip ability, but cantrips don't win wars. And this is a war against spiders.
Yeah, but cantrips will win a war if you have no spell slot.
it didn't do it.
It didn't do the math.
No, it didn't do the math.
That was weird. D&D Beyond like threw the dice, and then just evaporated them, and it didn't give the math.
They said you thought.
Yeah, it's not doing it.
Here, click
8,
this.
8,
Refresh it.
16, 7, 2. 8, 8, 7, 2.
No, I do not have any items like that, unfortunately.
33.
Alright.
That's what I was saying. Blast
I would like to
terrain with
rage.
Fire. Set everything on fire.
You are not a barbarian.
I went to clear it and they all popped up.
Alright. Well, this one did not like being hit.
I didn't shoot it.
Oh, no.
I mean,
I didn't do it, I
sorry,
didn't do it.
Kelvin.
I don't know. No. So many legs.
I will give it, get rid of its advantage.
Okay.
Ha! You're welcome.
It's still going to hit.
Damn it.
And I need another con, Kelrin.
No. Natural 20.
Alright, you're good. You're going to take 7 points of piercing damage.
Why?
Boy, you are fighting the tiny spiders.
Calyx.
Because they look tiny.
Cool. They're both within 30 of me, right?
Hmm? Yeah, you're right there. They're both within 5 of you.
No, I'm talking to my friends.
Oh, 5, 10, 15,
Said
20,
forget Kelvin.
25, 30. He's just out.
Push one spider out of the way, or get on his back and squish it at the same time. Or push me out of the way of the spiders.
No.
Calyx,
I
you
mean,
doing some baps?
You could circle over.
I'm gonna
Actually,
attack
for
once.
funsies, which this might backfire on me.
Yes, you are.
I guess bonus action activate my Adder of Strife,
Okay.
and
You're what?
and I guess go up to the big spider and do a stab.
All right, go on ahead.
It's a good thing you two are flanking when I do this.
And that's only an 11.
That will not hit,
Flanking?
unfortunately.
With advantage?
Well, you said with advantage?
Yeah, you're flanking.
You're flanking.
Oh,
First thing I
Right.
did was flank the thing.
so that's a 25.
That
Yeah,
one.
that'll hit.
And that is an 8.
Of spider lore, I know nothing. I grew
was
up.
actually thinking about that. Would I know anything about
This
spider?
weapon count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance. Blah blah blah. Yeah, so just that.
I grew up
What's the
in.
total damage?
I said 7, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
The Yeehaw middle of nowhere.
So what does the thing of strife do? This is the first time we've heard you use it.
Yeah, I haven't used it before.
What's it do?
So, this item first appears to be a 20-centimeter golden snake with emerald eyes wraps around my forearm. When activated as a bonus action, it uncoils and slithers in my hand in the form of a golden spear or dagger. Transformation lasts until I deactivate it as a bonus action. My attacks with this weapon count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks and damage. On a critical hit with the weapon, it unleashes poison, which deals 4d8 necrotic damage, which isn't doubled with a critical hit to the creature hit. So it's piercing type damage, a reach of 5 foot, range of 20 foot to 60 foot. Yeah.
Let's get that extra poison damage mixed in with your...
I'm sorry, Bruno. I'm sorry, too.
All right. So, following Calix's turn,
No.
you can bonus action, by the way, right?
No, the bonus action was
or
to
the
activate
bonus action
it.
was to activate it. Okay.
To activate it, yeah.
So as you guys are looking, you'll see that the person that was inside has now stepped outside.
Oh no.
They are now outside.
They're a spider too.
And Sir Plusto, I need you to give me a dex save.
No.
Can I not?
Well,
Actually, technically, Calix does too.
You have evasion.
well, friends, it's been real.
Let's see, it's a 16.
Do you not have
Please
counterspell?
dex.
Dex save, 2. 18.
Unfortunately not.
Jesus Christ.
It's Jason Bourne.
And what was
do you
yours,
have
Calix?
counterspell?
Mine's 15.
And you're going to use evasion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take half, yeah.
So this area becomes webbed. Sir Plusto, you are restrained.
Jesus Christ. Come on.
Well,
I mean, I could get you out, but you might take fire damage.
Next up is going to be Valden.
oh boy, howdy! I can't leave. That would be shit-hey. It's what I want to do. I will take an attack of opportunity and shift around just so I can get within 30 feet of both of them.
So you're going to go
Shift
what?
left,
Shift left.
just so I can get just within 30 feet of both of them. Yeah.
Okay, so you will get one opportunity attack
Yeah.
on you. What's your AC right now?
19.
That will hit. Give me a con save.
Worst case, you're asleep.
Over 20.
You're good. You're gonna take 9 piercing.
Okay. And I'm going to burn every one of my spell slots that I have to twin haste on my 2 boys.
All right.
Oh, you're still too close. I can't do that.
And that I can't quicken, I can't do anything but do that. That was my action. I have no bonus actions I can do because I am a sorcerer. So, it's my turn. But now your ACs are 21, you have double your movement, you have advantage on dexterity saving throws, and you get 1 additional attack per attack action.
Is it an attack or is it an additional action?
It's an additional action that can be used to make 1 singular attack,
It is an addiction.
as it's written.
Okay. So I was going to say if it's a separate action.
So it depends on the class, Mystic. Like rogues can bonus action hide.
I cannot. So yes, you have a +2 to your AC, you have advantage on dexterity saving throws, an additional action on each of its turns. It can only be used to take the attack action 1 weapon attack only, or to dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. And And then, yeah.
Because I wasn't sure if that would
Your
be
speed
like
step.
one of those things where I could use the haste action to get out of the web and then use my normal action to
I mean,
attack twice.
yes, technically you can.
Okay, just verifying.
All right. So after your turn,
I was hoping it was Sarkikos that came out.
We don't know him.
No, it doesn't mean it wouldn't be hilarious for him to come out of the house with all the spiders.
Like, wait, they're friends.
Have you come to pay your rent?
just so you know, he is getting advantage on this bite attack. The spider that just walked up to Plusto.
Oh, no.
Disadvantage, all right.
No.
It is gonna hit.
Even with regular...
Over 21?
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I rolled a 19. So you're gonna take 6 piercing. I need a con save.
Natural 20.
Whoop,
You're
whoop.
good.
You said 6?
Yep.
Okay, that's all I got.
All right. Back up to top of the round. Kelrin.
All these spiders and drowls brought to you by Sean.
I'm
Gifted
going
us them.
to 4th level magic missile, 3 to each of the 2 beside me. So 3 one, 3 other.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the left side one that is closer to Brandy. Oh my god, okay, this keeps slipping out of my hand. I can't grab it. There you go. Sorry, hold on. Alright, first 3. 3 for 5 damage.
Okay.
And the other 3. Crap. Show me the money. 3, 4, 5 damage.
All right.
Why do I try?
Good job. Good job.
What was that? I just got a notification.
All right. Ice Spider Queen's turn.
And again, we are hasted, Sean, so our ACs are 21.
She's going to make a bite attack on Calyx. That will attacker wins.
Damn it.
And I need a con save, Calyx.
My intimidation is +5.
Roar!
My deception's +9, and my persuasion's +9.
You could shift your face into something else.
I mean, I could look like him, the other guy. I just need to look at him.
Look at
Calyx, what was the con save?
Con save. Sorry, my phone was freezing.
Oh, no, that's okay.
What was it?
15.
15. All right, you're good. You are going to take 11 points of piercing.
Okay.
So glad we have so much help.
Next up after that is going to be, hey, guess what? The one that's on the right side of Kellerin.
I haven't gone... Yeah, so I can't do it again.
Yeah. He will
Sorry.
have advantage on this. That will hit. Kellerin. Con save.
No. I don't wanna.
I want to winner.
9?
That's a fail.
Okay, so
The way
you
you
are
said
going to
it.
take 10 points of piercing. And then you are going to take 10 points of poison.
Oh, God.
And, let's see.
This poison count is necrotic.
No.
No.
Counts as poison.
It's nickel poison.
Alright.
Let's try.
Next up is Sir Plusto.
I'm going to keep attacking the Spider Queen.
Alright, go ahead.
Oh, wait, no, I have to get out of the...
You're,
What
yeah,
did-
you,
the
so I need a
restrain-
strength.
This is your free action
Yes. this
from
is-
haste.
I don't get this. What does this do?
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
You're good.
Okay. When I rolled a 13, it was
So-
like, oh, I better make sure it works.
So just so you guys know, as long as you are in that, you technically need to make a dex save, I believe at the start of your turns. So you just broke out.
So does that mean I have to leave it now?
No, you have advantage on dex save when you start your turn. That was your free action because of hasted break. You
Right.
can still attack him.
Right, and I was going to. Or just...
And then since you guys have advantage, you guys can have a better chance of not getting affected by it.
Natural 20 for the first attack.
Okay.
Yes.
And I shit you not.
That's another nat 20.
Okay.
Do I need to divide up any damages with it with one with
With this one, no, not unless you're dealing cold damage.
Okay, I'm verifying because of the
Oddly
poison.
enough.
Well, since they deal poison damage,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if they'd be immune to poison.
No, it's
or
just
something.
they're scared me.
Okay, so that's
Not.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Roll it plus
Plus 8, yeah.
That's a lot of dice.
I don't get the difference between
MP,
third
80,
level summon
83, 84,
undead
85,
and
86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91. That would be 91 points of damage.
How you want to do it?
Hey! It's just a big old spider, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it facing me or Calyx?
It's currently facing Calyx.
Shove it in the butt.
Shove it up its web spinner.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to suggest I sweep all of its legs so it flips on its back and then just straight down in the middle of its soft belly.
All right.
It spews out web. Right.
Sweep the legs!
So,
All 8 of them!
The queen is dead.
This is giving me more faith.
Okay, now the webbing is still there, so I
Because he
need.
cast the spell.
So
You could
can
shift.
so I gotta leave by going around or out of the webbing, but I don't want to leave the hitbox of the one that's
So
coming.
you want to go like up here?
Yeah, that works. That way I don't have to make a
Your
deck
movement of
save.
60.
My movement of 16. I just wanted to get out of the webbing to. I
The
just
queen
didn't,
is dead. Ding dong.
I didn't want to have to attack
Sure
of
would have
opportunity.
boot header, yeah.
Well, you know what?
A mop. Pretty much the same
I
thing.
will risk the opportunity attack and head for the big spellcaster guy.
Okay, so
I have 60 feet of movement.
we want to go like here.
Sure.
All right.
All right. 21 for my AC.
That will miss.
Cool. All right. As the fighter, I'm going after the spellcaster.
All right. All right. Hey, Valdin. Freaking didn't like spiders.
Hey, yeah, don't.
You see that one right next to you?
Yeah.
Squash the spooter. I did.
I got AC of 19.
All right.
Sweep the
That's
legs.
gonna hit. Need you give me a con save.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah, you're good.
Natural 20s all out of nowhere.
My seething
You're gonna take
rage.
9 points of damage.
I am just now under 100. Only because of 8.
And then I need both Kelrin and Valdin to give me a con save.
No, I'm tired.
We're not concentrating on anything.
I rolled 16.
Yes, I need to roll concentration
Yes.
on that. I beat it.
Okay.
That's right, you're hasting right now.
Yes.
I always forget that haste is a concentration.
23.
You're good. Kelrin, what'd you get?
16.
You're good.
Thank God. My back's hurt.
As you see almost like an icy like frost start to come off the spider that's between you guys, you start to feel like a chilly cold, but you kind of shrug it off. Calyx, you are up, my dude.
That's right, he succeeded on the save.
He did.
Yeah, so you can just leave.
I have an idea.
Sean, what's your base movement?
Wait.
40, right?
60.
No, that's
Your base, like, free is just 60?
My walking speed's 60.
Yeah, you have a movement of 120
Holy
feet right
crap,
now,
I thought it
bud.
was
Yeah, you can go
40.
anywhere on the board.
Where do you want to go?
You can come up and flank spellcaster with me. You can go to any other spider on the board. You could leave us.
True.
Calyx just runs off. Ah!
Not even frightened this time.
Which, by the way, I realized I messed up. I could have used stillness of mind and been not frightened.
Oh.
Mm.
Hey,
Oh, no.
live and learn.
Live and learn, guys.
Live and learn. I would like to, if I may.
Go ahead and
Fucking shit.
Is that one up there the dude on the porch?
This is the dude.
Yeah, I went up to go after the spellcaster, so you can join me or you can
Yeah,
go fight a
I'll
spell.
join you.
Okay.
And do some punches.
please kill him quickly?
Yes.
You're leaving the 2 spellcasters to deal with like spiders.
Alright, so unarmed strike, number 1. 17.
That will hit.
And then
Is that your free action, or because with haste remember you get a free action?
That was your. We'll say that was your free first attack.
yeah. Next one's 18.
That'll hit.
Next one is 17.
Yep.
And then I want to do some blows,
Okay.
2 more. Let's get to 5.
which is 17
Okay.
Wow, a lot of 17s this one.
and 23.
Yeah, all 5 hit.
Boom boom.
Do you want me to pull up a calculator to help you as you deal the damage?
What?
What is it? I don't understand the difference between third and fourth summon undead.
I'll look it up real quick. Hold on.
I'll read it. Really, it says at higher levels when you cast a spell using a spell slot of fourth.
Let
look it up,
Brandon
let them
read
do
it
their
so we
math,
can
yeah.
keep with Sean.
My bad. I thought you were on the calculator.
You said 7?
Yep. 6.
6.
6. 9. And 10.
All right. Now, was that with your modifier, or are those just the empty dice rolls themselves?
Those are with modifier.
Okay.
Okay.
So that equals 38.
Cool. And is that your turn?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so
Oh, wait, is he
Zeke's.
bigger than me?
Yes, he is.
Add another 10 for Fury Small.
That's 48.
So, Zeke, so you know the difference between casting at a higher level, you're making your undead spirit stronger. So the higher the level, its AC would instead be a 16, and it would deal, its health would be, or depending, fourth or higher. So you add the spell level to its stat block.
Oh, that's okay. The wording was what.
Yeah,
confused
so
me.
the reason why my construct always has so much health, AC, and stuff is because I'm casting it at 5th level.
Oh, okay, so if I did it at fourth level, I just +4 with everything.
Yes, everything where it says at its spell level, we just make it +4.
Okay, I think I get it.
We do have inspiration.
I know. I was just thinking that too.
So if we're getting ready to
All
fail
right.
something.
So on his turn, he is going to turn invisible,
Oh, damn.
and
Can I
So
hit
you
him
guys
immediately
cannot
to
see
stop
him.
him?
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, no.
I will give you the 2 of you that are right there. Perception checks at disadvantage.
Dang it! I want to say something, but I feel like it's metagaming.
No, we can't. Yeah, we can't see him.
Yeah.
We're not. You and I are kind of busy right now,
Yeah.
fighting spiders.
I don't like it.
Right, so perception with disadvantage.
Yep.
Spiders is evil.
Perception. 6, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 still. The other one was a 19, so...
You can hide in the igloo.
My clock is an awesome clock. It tolls
The
its bell
bell.
for thee.
Oh, I always forget I can do that if I roll a 1 or 2
That's
damage
a-
dice.
You can also action search.
Yeah, I've been holding on to that one.
14 plus my
I can roll
modifier.
1 or 2 damage dice.
So my phone like rebooted.
For your modifier for perception is +4.
Okay,
Oh,
so that's at 18.
18.
So, what you notice, Plusto, because you rolled so high,
Mm-hmm.
you almost feel like there's a gush of wind in front of your face. You sense that he's moving out of your space. So you can make an opportunity attack with disadvantage.
How many feet is he from me?
2.
Hold on, before you roll. Okay.
Like 60, 65?
If he's 60, I can give him. I can just. If you say he's 60, I'll make it so it's straight roll.
Oh,
You-
well,
you-
my lowest one was a 14 plus 8, so...
It's like 65.
Okay, then we can't do it
Yeah,
anyways.
sorry.
That's fine. 14 plus 8, so 24.
Okay. So you will hit. And as you hit, you'll notice he's actually flying overhead because you sort of like blindly arc.
With Sentinel, his speed now becomes 0.
Okay.
So he's just floating.
No,
Yeah.
he would drop, wouldn't he?
Technically, he can hover.
Say if his spell lets him hover,
Okay.
So
His
he
speed
is
just stops.
hovering about up here.
Okay.
10 feet up.
I guess let me roll some damage for him. 7. Be 11 points of damage on him.
All right.
Is he still invisible or just making contact?
No, taking the damage will make him visible.
Okay.
However, I will need. No, we won't do that. So he is going to use his longbow and make 2 attacks on you.
Busto?
On Plusto, yeah. One will miss, the other will hit.
With just double checking AC of 21.
Yes.
Okay. Not trying to discredit you, just
It's not. Yeah, it's hard to keep track.
Yeah,
of
just
what they do
reminding.
all the time.
So that's going to be 12 points damage.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
All right, and then after his turn, it is Valden.
Wow! Golly gee willikers. Going to look to the spider right next to me
Mm-hmm.
and pull out the Eldritch Glock.
Okay.
That is my Eldritch
A
Blast.
little clockwork eldritch.
Shove it in its mouth.
It's kind of like the thing, like the sleeve, like the sleeve gun that like pops out, like is that like the like spy gun, and just try and first shoot once to see if I can. I don't know how damage it is, so I'm just gonna shoot once and then see. That is above a 20.
Okay.
So the 1d10. That's 10 points.
Okay.
Is that alive?
Still alive, looking real bad though.
Shooting it again. It's an 18 plus.
Yep.
It's another 10.
That'll do it.
Die, spider.
Tell your god Valden sent you.
Valden sends his regards. Isn't that you?
Right.
Yes.
And that was technically your action, correct?
Yes. Now, my movement is I'm going to be like, all right, Kelrin, it's you and me, and I'm going to go back to back so no one can flank us.
So like this.
Yeah. Just up with Eldritch guns. Like, I got your back, bud.
All right. Okay.
I cannot give you aid, but I can be here if you go down to try and keep you alive.
Is that just an infinite use?
What?
The greater weapon?
Yeah.
Jesus. I'm so used to these things being like every
Great
short
weapon fighting
rest.
is, yeah.
So if I ever roll another 1 or 2, just
Yeah, that's why great weapon fighting is used for big brew.
All right. So, Sir Plusto,
yes.
you are going to get attacked by this friendly little spider.
Welcome. It's fine. It's okay. You're late. Welcome to us fighting for our lives.
Hey Trey,
Yeah.
appreciate you.
They're fighting
Hey,
some
what's
ice
up, Trey?
spiders right now. They're doing fairly well. You guys took down the queen.
The only reason we're doing so well right now is because a few of us have so much aid stacked on top of itself.
You're not wrong.
You said 21?
My AC, yes.
Okay. That will miss.
Yeah,
The Spider King, who was a
Oh,
little,
that's that little guy.
who was a little smaller than the queen.
Hey there, bud. I didn't kill him. Why are you coming for me?
Looking very grumpy.
No, not hearing aids.
By the way, you also notice that instead of like a normal spider head, he's got a second smaller head on top of his.
What is he, a
head.
spider snowman situation?
I don't like
He's
this.
got a second head. So he is going to make a bite attack on you.
Me?
Yep.
19.
19, that'll hit.
Yeah.
I'd
Con
rather you
save.
didn't.
It's above a 20. It's a 23.
Okay. You're going to take 10 points.
That's fine.
And he did get his web. So, it's an interesting way that they put that. So he is then going to string you up in webbing.
What? I don't get it.
There's no save. It says +5 to hit.
What?
It is a ranged weapon attack.
And it's an instant grapple, essentially?
It says it's an attack. I thought it was weird too.
Wow.
Yeah.
In what regards does it have me?
So you are. It says the target is restrained by webbing. As an action, the restrained target can make a strength check. The webbing can also be attacked and destroyed.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then that third little spider dude's just gonna chill there. Just gonna chill there for a minute.
Hello, my liege.
He's like the runt of the group. It's taking him a while to like catch up. He's like, you know.
I'm just happy to be here.
All right. Back to the top of the round with Kelrin.
No, it does not break concentration.
Huh?
For I got asked. It does not break concentration when I'm restrained because it's all in my brain. And I did roll for concentration and I definitely beat it.
So much is going on. I'm gonna try to summon undead behind the small spider beside me. I'm doing a 4th level undead. And can I bonus action try to free him?
You can try, with the bonus action. If you use your dagger.
Okay, is this like strength?
Yeah, it would be an offhand, so you can make an offhand attack. You just wouldn't add your modifier upon hitting.
14 is what I rolled. I don't know.
Let me see what the.
I was just say, what's the webbing's AC?
That will hit the AC.
Hey! Yeah.
Be free.
Well, you have to deal enough damage to the webbing to free him.
Oh. How much?
Which is going to be a 1d4 with a dagger, so.
It's a 1d4 with a dagger.
No modifier.
Yeah, I got a +7 to keep concentration.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. It's still there.
You're doing
Try
it!
that. Valiant effort. And then tell me about this undead that you're doing. You said you cast summon undead.
On 4th level, so it's going to be a putrid one. I think that's the right one. Putrid? Yeah.
I don't like how I'm sipping.
And the spider has to make a con save. I can spell save DC or be poisoned. Where is the spell save DC?
It's your spell save DC, so that's 17.
Okay, so it has to make a con 17 save or be poisoned until the start of its next turn. And even though he was just summoned, does he get to use his attack now, or do I have to wait a turn?
Does it say that it goes after you in initiative?
Most summon things go after an
Yeah, it
initiative.
goes after me.
So he gets his own.
Let me
It's
get
not like
this
Magic the
concept.
Gathering where they have summon sickness. That'd be
He
sucky.
succeeds the con.
Okay. So
I'm gonna put your little incorporeal dude. What, like here?
Yeah. The top one, a little bit, that one up.
Right here.
Yeah.
All right.
And then he'll do the rotting claw.
Okay.
Excuse me, which is spell attack modifier. So do I roll a d20 for it to hit, or does it automatically hit?
You have to roll your attack, and your attack is
Okay.
its modifier plus its roll plus the level.
Okay, I rolled a 12 plus my modifier is 5. 7.
Well, not your modifier, its modifier, which is its spell.
It is your spell attack modifier, so it's a plus
Oh, it is
9.
yours. It's different.
Jesus.
Oh, so
And you technically get 2 attacks because you cast it at 4th level.
okay. So let me roll again. 13.
A 13 will not hit.
Okay, so the first one hits, which is
What is the first one?
It was 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I think 1d6 plus 3 plus the spell saves slashing damage. Well, it was 1d6 plus 3. That's 4. What is plus spell level slashing damage?
Put the +4, so you get to do its 1d6
Okay.
plus 7. Because you
So-
cast it at level 4.
I rolled a 1.
So
So
it gets
eight.
it does 8
So
damage.
8.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotcha. Sorry, it's the first time doing that.
No, that's all right. That is all right.
That's why I wrote down. If I recommend taking the information and writing it down, so then you make the updated spells like its block.
That's why we got a
Okay.
pile of notebooks in the middle of the
Yeah,
table.
I
I have
don't
it-
have a notebook. I just small sticky notes. I'll do it for next time.
Yeah, I have my
Alright.
Celestial. I have my construct written down, so I can just quickly reference.
That's a good idea.
It does not like that. It does not like your little putrid dude.
Yes, he does.
Nobody likes the undead.
Make an attack on your putrid dude. What is the AC for that?
It's 11 plus a level spell.
So 15?
15.
That'll hit. Is your putrid dude,
He has 30 hit points unless...
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
I was looking at something else. Alright, so your putrid dude, down 6.
Rampage!
And after that is Sir Plusto.
Alright, I'm still going to go after Head Honcho.
He is about 10 feet in the air.
So you can't reach him.
Then how did I reach him in the first
You hit
one?
him as he flew over you.
Damn. Thought I had a little bit more reason. So I can't hit him.
Technically, you could theoretically... Hang on. Because you said with Sentinel, it stops them where they
Yeah.
live, right?
Yeah.
So is he
So
10
he's above you right now.
Yeah, say, is he 10 feet from the ground or 10 feet above?
He's 10 feet from the ground.
Oh,
So
he's
you
definitely
can't-
within
yeah,
range.
Oh, so he's within my... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was like a...
No, with Sentinel, their movement
Okay.
becomes
So
0.
yeah, he's above you.
Okay, so I can hit him.
Up the butt!
Okay. So I am going to hit him with 2 attacks, haste, and I'm going to action surge for another hit. Is that how
Another
it's
2.
written now, or is it?
Action surge, you get your full action, so you get. You're
Okay, because there was a debate
5
about that a while ago.
No,
that-
action, it's
No,
haste that
Action
gives
Surge gets you...
the 2.
Okay,
It's
so-
haste gives you 1. Action surge gives you 2. So you're gonna
Okay.
do 5.
1, 2, haste, 1, 2. All right, I'm gonna go ahead after him.
Yeah.
For
Not
5.
as beefy as a barbarian, but yeah, still...
Fighters, man. What do they do? Fight.
22 for the first one. Natural 20 for the second one. Over 20 for the third. Over 20 for the fourth.
I'm gonna die. Look at me.
And over
I have
20
a
for the
plan.
fifth.
Okay, go ahead.
I have questions for your plan.
All right, so that's
No,
1,
I
2,
think it's
3, 4, 5, 6
I
d8s.
think.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4 d10s.
Why?
Because I got a natural 20 in there.
Oh.
So just because I can't really see,
Plus 20.
Tristan and Calyx and the invisible dude are up there. Do they have spiders on them?
Yes, they do.
That
How
will
many?
be 77.
2.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
So as you hit him, he falls right on top of you.
That's the downside. He was above you.
He appears to be unconscious.
Squish his face.
He's got PC levels.
Suplex him.
Just German.
You'd
Suplex
if you threw it
City,
behind
bitch.
You, he'd land on Calyx.
After that will be Calyx.
Make him tap out.
Put him in the Komoro.
Are we killing this dude or are we taking him hostage?
He is technically in your space.
Here, can you tilt the camera up? We know what's going on with us. There we go.
Okay, I can see it now. Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't realize that got
You're good.
You good.
so far.
You live and learn. Holding on to the edge of tomorrow.
Or you're like me, you don't learn, you just live.
I'm sorry, Calyx.
Yeah,
What
go
are you
on.
doing?
Oh, I said, are we taking this dude hostage or are we killing him?
Oh.
Focus on the other spiders, I don't know.
We'll start with hostage in the mindset. Just kill the other spider. I'll
Okay,
say. Plus, we'll be like,
I'll
get the other guy before it gets us first.
Help me! I'm kidding.
Yes,
spider
help you.
Nearest. Or
There's a-
actually, if I go down to help the others, will spider get an attack of opportunity on me?
No.
Is the web
Okay.
still there?
Yes.
The web. So this is gone.
Oh,
Ah,
that's
cool.
Yeah. This
So
is
yeah,
gone.
you can enter in behind it
that
without a
doesn't
problem.
erase.
Okay, zoom.
Oh,
Where are you going here?
Yeah.
bless up.
And I'm gonna punch.
Well, that
Thank-
changes my plans. Take it.
Thank you for flanking him. I thought that's what you were gonna do originally. There, Kelrin was put your dude behind the big dude and get advantage.
Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't debate, but then I was like, what if the web messes it up? But I didn't know it was gone.
Still hasted, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the first one that's just kind of there is a 28,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and then my 2 I've got
Get the Spider King.
23
Yep.
and 10,
No.
and I'm gonna do my blows
Mm-hmm.
at nat
Fury
20.
of Bros.
You said nat 20.
Yep,
Nice.
and
That's the hit with the
24.
bonus.
Yeah.
So
I
that's,
So you're gonna do 3 regular and 1 crit.
So it equates to.
2 equates to 5.
all right. I'll pull up my calculator so that we can start adding those numbers.
Yep. All right, 9,
9,
9,
9,
10.
10.
28.
You got that as 10, right?
Yeah.
6
34.
and 9.
That equals 43.
Oh.
So close.
Close. Close. Alright, Valdon, you are up.
Cool. I'm restrained. You said I can make a strength.
You need to make a strength save.
Is that my whole action?
I believe so.
So I can't do like somatic components.
As an action, yep.
I can't do somatic components. I'd imagine.
No somatic, yeah. You're restrained.
This is literally all I can do.
We do have inspiration points.
So I'm going to use it if I fail. You said just a strength save?
Strength save, yep.
I get a +1.
Hey.
That is a 7. I'm going to use an inspiration point.
Alrighty, we are down to 2 inspiration points, boys.
That is not enough. I rolled a 2. Bad
Alright,
juju
you are
dice.
still restrained.
That means he has advantage on hitting me.
He sure does. But before he does,
Do you have a bonus action?
No.
Before he does, the dude that's right next to you, Plusto, going to make a bite attack.
Yeah, if I could bonus action
21.
Misty Step, I would have.
Yep, that'll hit. Give me con save.
16 plus 7.
That'll work. You're going to take 10 points of piercing. Next up is the Spider King.
God. I wish I had 1 second level spell slot.
For the sanctity of fairness, gonna roll a d4.
See who we
Which one
attack.
he's gonna go against.
Oh, just do it. I mean, I'm in the trap. He is. I am in the webs. I am the tastiest, easiest.
I mean,
thing.
that's very true.
But Calix did
But
just
he's
come up
also
behind him and
not
punch him in
very
the
smart.
balls. He's like,
It's
spider
a
balls!
very dumb
damage.
thing. He's not a smart monster. But it did roll up on you anyway, so
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did technically flank them when he came up.
he does get advantage.
Yep. Which I'm going to reaction to make that normal.
Too bad.
That's still gonna hit.
Yeah, I figured.
But it's not a crit.
It's
You
worth
do
a
get to
shot.
make that con save though.
Okay. That is only 12.
It will not make it.
Cool. Okay, I need you to give me the total, and then I got to roll half for concentration.
Okay. So
The good news is I'm not putting it into the headband, so my brain won't explode.
You'd be free if your brain exploded.
You're right. Free from my mortal coil.
So I tell Sam every day I get off work, I'm free from my mortal coil.
so that's 19.
19 total?
Yep.
Oh, so I guess I got to beat a 10.
Yep.
Oh, that's... Oh, no, that's 80. I almost... Woof. No, Brandon. Wrong box. I almost made my health 19. Yeah, 17 plus 7.
Alright.
You will not break my brain! I do have something I can do.
You
I'm
do
an
need to
idiot.
make another concentration.
I did. 17 plus 7.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, you will not break my brain. I could have done something. I forgot Mind Sliver is just a verbal. I thought it was a verbal and somatic.
Huh.
Alright,
I
and
need
then that other little ice spider. A little baby one. He's smaller than all his brothers. Doesn't have as many good.
Step on him.
You say that's not the king? What the hell?
Surprisingly, will crit on you.
Bow before my power! He's not within. You're not within 60 feet. I can't help you.
16, and I need a con save.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 20.
Yeah, you're good.
We're 8. I am 8 points away from my usual max health.
So it's 16, correct?
Yeah.
Got it.
Must be nice.
All right.
It is.
Back to the top of the round with Kelrin.
All right. So how bad is the king looking?
The king. Scroll down.
A message from the king.
He's not looking great.
A message from the
F
king.
it. Freaking! I'm really hoping this works out. I'm doing 4th level magic missile,
Okay.
and can I just like roll all of them and like whatever kills him, the rest go into the other spider?
Do them one at a time
Do them one
then.
at a time.
Yeah, do
Okay.
dart.
All right. So the first one is a 1 plus 1, which is 2.
Doesn't do it.
He's still up.
3 plus 1, which is 4. So that's
Still
6
up.
total. All right. A 1 plus 1, which is 2 again. So
He's
that's
still up.
all right. 4 plus 1.
That'll do it.
Hey!
All right. That was 4 rolls, right?
Yes.
All right. I got 2 more for the other spider.
I'm still in a web.
That is 2 plus 3, which is 5, plus 2, which is 7. Also, by the way, totally forgot to get plus 1 on magic missile on those other rolls. Just saying, may have made that mistake, or may not have. Might just all be a lie. Who knows?
So Ice Spider King is gone.
And so you said did you do the damage for the other 2 missiles?
Yes, I did. He's still up.
All right.
Oh yeah, he's barely.
I'm just
Yeah.
checking because again things get lost. Now it's the undead.
Yeah, what's your undead dude doing?
Oh, sorry, I was trying to calculate my health, but my undead is gonna do the putrid slash again because I
Okay.
think that's the only thing he can do. Let me pull it up really quickly.
He gets the 2 attacks, I believe.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember what it was. It was like what a D. Or roll D20.
Yeah, so the way we do inspiration is we do it like advantage. So
It's not like bardic
It's
inspiration.
not like bardic inspiration.
So I rolled an 18 for 1, and I rolled a 5, which is plus 9, right? You said not
Yes.
the plus 5, plus 9. So I rolled 18 plus 9 and 5 plus 9.
So 14 and over
And
20.
the other one hit.
Attacker wins.
Hey!
So you get both.
All right, and that is. Let me make sure it was.
What's the modifier?
It's 1d6 plus 7.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, how do you want to do it?
I'm tearing to pieces. Well, he's tearing to pieces.
As I'm just like, whoa!
So this spider is gone.
I'm still stuck.
I was gonna say, can I bonus action try to free him again? I forgot about my bonus action.
Yeah, you totally can.
All right, roll
Another
a
knife.
D20. That's cocked. 6.
Yeah, no.
At least it's not a nat 1. I could have slipped and stabbed you.
All right, so dead. Plusto, you got 2 spider boys on ya.
All right, I'll go after the bigger one to begin with.
I'm just gonna, instead of saying riders in the storm, I'm gonna be like, spiders in the storm.
Over 20.
Yep.
What is that?
Over 20.
Oh, Grim Heart.
Yep.
Could I possibly kill it with those first two? Or is it still pretty
You
untouched?
probably have to roll. Neither one of those have been hit.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both alive, very much.
Well, I'll start with those first two.
So I gain
Or the first one. On the...
I just love the fact that these last 2 rounds have just been like, yeah, I'm useless. That is an old song.
So the first 2 hits to the first one would be 24.
Okay, still up.
Alright, then I'll use my third one on him.
Grim Harvest is great if I can kill things. That's the only.
That's a
downside.
19, which makes that a crit.
And what's your modifier?
+4.
Hit, that is an old song, Trey.
Yeah. Roll.
It'll be a minimum of 6 right now.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, we can
8
do
plus
this.
6, which is 14 plus 6.
Yeah, how you want to do
Or
it?
plus 4. Okay. That one just...
All right, he is down.
And...
No, Sam, how comfy are these webs?
How comfy?
How
are they?
warm am I right now?
Oh, you're pretty cold.
Damn it.
I was gonna say why.
That's what I can do right now. So all that's left is the baby one next.
So
to
many questions.
Little do you know, the baby one has them. No, I'm just kidding. So Calix, you were up, buddy.
me. You gotta run up.
Alex, you can use your super speed to go beat up another one.
Yeah, that's
you
what I'm
got-
doing.
Bam! Fury of the Small versus.
Touch my friends.
Oh, is that the one that's still alive?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I was like, oh crap! Did I kill the little one first? I meant to kill the bigger one.
Punching time.
Punch
Punch him here.
Punches. Are we still haste?
Oh, yeah. I have not drawn concentration.
Yeah.
Actually, they're Chief Necromancer.
So
Kill
that's
it.
26.
Yep.
Teehee.
14.
Yep.
Hopefully your 3 basic attacks can just kill it.
28.
Yep.
So yeah, you can just roll damage on these first.
Alright.
It is the baby.
It is a babu.
Break its legs.
Wow, you guys are
Damage,
vicious.
that's 11.
11.
Okay.
9.
9.
20?
And 6.
6.
26.
That was the magic number.
Hey! Jeez, it's like an Eldritch Blast to a dragon from across the room that you're trying to keep the door locked on when you don't have any other druid spells prepared.
That sounds familiar. Who did that before? I can't remember. There was a dragonborn that was a warlock druid that had Eldritch Blast, was freaking out.
So
and
now,
shot
Calix,
somebody.
I will post you because you still have actions.
Okay.
What are you doing now?
There is the unconscious man.
You said only the unconscious man still?
Yes,
Yep.
the unconscious spellcaster that came out of the house.
Does he look like he's dying? Or does he look like he's recovering?
He looks like he's unconscious.
I was trying to parse his saves.
You can
I got glasses. I can see him.
you can give me a medicine check, but it's not technically your turn. So what are you doing, Calix?
The little one's the chief.
I mean, I guess... Let me see if I have a...
Wouldn't matter.
I guess I could medicine check him.
You could medicine check him.
Alright.
Nat 1. You pierce his heart. It stopped beating us.
18.
Yeah, he looks like he's just unconscious. He doesn't necessarily appear to be dying right now,
He doesn't-
but he is injured. You get the feeling that it could still go either way.
Bound and gag him!
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Nat 1. He looks dead.
So
So is the plan to bound and gag him?
Yeah.
okay, so going ahead and I'm gonna say that you use your actions to pull out a rope and tie it. Give me a sleight of hand.
That's in that one.
Use your inspiration.
Yeah, I'll use it.
2 down. We got 1 left.
You're the
That's
meaning.
13.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's better. I did not sign up for this. You're the inspiration.
I honestly expected Calix, just being who he is, was just going to walk over and go...
Yes,
Oh, I
Got
him.
All right, so you guys are technically out of initiative right now.
I am still stuck in here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to free him.
I got a
However
13.
many times it takes.
How about a 10? On that one, I am somehow healed.
I was assisting you.
All right. Yeah. Go on ahead and
Can I s-
Kelrin, give me 3 dagger slices.
I somehow healed the one patch.
17, 10, and a nat 1.
God, you're
Okay,
gonna-
before I'm gonna do this in order. Give me the damage on the 17.
Because this would be with modifier now,
Yes,
right?
this
This
is
is with modifier.
That's 1d4 plus 3. I'm just gonna click it. It's a lot easier. 3 plus 3, 6.
Okay, that's still not enough.
And then the 10 hit?
The 10 does not hit, and the nat 1 I need odds ratings for.
Even.
My last
I
one.
rolled. Well, never mind. Just even.
Go on ahead and roll damage for that.
I rolled 4 total.
We had
4
another
damage?
inspiration.
Yeah, I rolled a 1. It was plus 3.
Instead of cutting the web, you wind up cutting.
yes.
That'll
Sorry. Wait, let me.
Can I send Calix over to help and I can double check the...
No, I got this. I got this.
You son of a bitch.
Bring him back.
I'm just gonna start yelling. Somebody get him away from me! He just stabbed me.
Can I so can I send Calix over to help and then I can double check the
Fireball.
bindings and everything because I really don't want this guy to get out.
Stop!
Sure.
Stop helping.
Yeah, I'll do it.
If we burn it off, it'll be fast.
So
Just
Calix will
stop and
then
roll.
eat the webbing.
I mean,
I mean,
In the meantime, I'll collect like whatever body parts we need for the money.
yeah, put it in my bag.
So that was 1 king, 1 queen. Well, who wants to keep it, or do you want me to keep it?
The bag of holding.
Okay, so Sean, you want to keep it?
I was gonna say just put it in my bag. I have a bag of holding.
I'm saying in our notes.
Oh, you keep it then.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm more concerned with how Calix is getting in out of the webs.
he's gonna bite.
There.
So 1 queen, 1
I wish I had
king.
like a bite.
You do have that special dagger, but
So,
if you now want to stab.
as Calix is helping loosen the webs.
Can I do with advantage? Or do you just want to...
Are we saying we're taking 5 and he is getting him
You
out?
can say we'll take 5.
You're telling it, does a 13 not do?
No.
I'm gonna... As soon as I get out, I'm gonna be like... And just hug Calix. Thank you for getting me out. I'm gonna turn to Kelrin.
Hey, I tried. I could have let the king eat you.
You stabbed me.
So as they're doing that, so you actually get a good look at this guy. He appears to be a furbolg.
Okay.
You notice he is unconscious. He has stabilized though.
How many? I 1 king, 1 queen, and 1 baby. How many of the, I guess, teenager? I don't know. Spiders were there. There was like 4, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Out of 6. Teen spiders.
Was that 6 in total things we fought?
I think it was just 3 actual spiders.
I thought
Yeah,
it was like
so
3
it
or
was-
4, maybe.
It was 3 actual spiders, a baby, and 2...
So there's
King and
King,
queen.
queen.
the baby's still a spider.
Okay.
It's,
Oh,
it's
I thought
just,
you were
it's just
serious.
like the runt of the litter.
So
It's
4 spiders, 2
Royalty.
royal.
Alright, so he looks like a furbolg. He's stabilized.
Yeah.
His tying and gags, do I feel like they can be done better to better secure him, or do I feel that Calix did a good job?
You can give me an investigation.
Let's use some of this web and tie him up even more just for the heck.
I mean, worst case, I've got some manacles.
Put those on him.
Wow.
And as
We did not think of that.
as you guys are doing this, you notice that the wind is picking up, the snow is coming down harder, and the sun is beginning to set.
Time to get
very
that check.
quickly.
Into the check.
Alex,
check.
check out the
I rolled an
door
18 for
traps first.
investigation.
So you get the sense that these knots are okay, but they could probably be better.
Alright, so So I imagine Calix is like, wait, I have manacles. So we'll use manacles, and then I would redo some of the ties and stuff to keep them more secure so we can question them in the shack. Do you want me to...
So, this is actually where we're going to leave for the night. Because
All right.
It's getting pretty late.
Yeah.
So you guys are making your way inside the shack with this rando here. And,
We're going to put a beacon right out front.
We beat it.
you guys leveled up.
Yay!
Hey.
So, I will add those adjustments to your...
I went to
I
go
need to
level
give
up
you-
myself, and I
I
was
need
like,
to
oh,
give you
wait.
guys the exact XP.
Yes.
So we will catch you guys next Friday. We'll be back again to
Well, the other
find
half of
out
the
how this
mountain.
mission continues.
Yeah, 4 sessions in and no one's had to become a healer.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
Oh,
Yet.
we should probably
Yeah.
wait for you to do the XP before we click it. 'cause
Yeah.
Yes.
It changes it, yeah.
Yes.
I didn't
So I
think
said,
we
let me
could-
do it. Okay, so yeah, if you guys want to see me do other things, I'll be on the RPG table tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Vampire the Masquerade, hosted and run by Madam Storyteller Junie Von Etch. Also on Sunday, if you check out Brandon on his personal stream, Tragic Backstory, he and the future Mrs. Tragic Backstory are going to be finishing up their Nancy Drew run. We're not quite sure what time that's going to be yet, but we'll post about it.
Yeah, we'll post about. I have a Facebook. I have a Discord. We'll post it in the roll call. Twitter.
If you guys want, we have, you can check out our social media accounts. We have merchandise on Redbubble. We, have a massive family of other streamers and, D&D players and vampire players that we recommend. We'll post those links in chat. Also, if you are a dice goblin like me and you like shiny click clack math rocks, check out Nerdy Encounter Shop on Etsy, as well as follow her on TikTok. She posts some pretty nifty, keen stuff that she makes by herself, and it's really awesome. I dig it. You can also follow our very own Viscount Kelrin on his private channel, where he streams art and games.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate you guys being here. Mystic, thank you so much for the gift.
Yes,
yourself.
thank
It's
you so
appreciated.
much.
We're going to start working on another remote, so we'll hopefully get it out for you next week.
If you'd like to vote on that, join the
Awesome.
Discord.
The VOD for this will be posted Monday, and hopefully I'll have the history check up by Thursday. Who knows? I might feel lazy. Anyway, we will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night.
Adios.